Okay. So it should be live now, I think.
It says live.
Let's see if it's any better. It should start in it. I think. If not, we'll wait 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we should start once I hit start, though. This stuff is really complicated. Maybe not.
Sync to preview player? What does that do? I don't know. I don't know what that... Oh.
Yeah, that is. It should be live. Okay, that's something.
It's live. Okay, so the sound is on.
Okay, that's better.
Like, there's a delay, but...
Yeah, it's worse. The delay's worse than it was before. But that's fine. I'll deal with that.
yeah.
Okay, new link. Okay, should be better.
Sorry. So sorry.
How's newfangled technology? I don't know what the hell's going on. This one's cool too because when you do it this way, the comments come in much faster here than actually on the page. On my little live, what's it called? Live control room.
Yo, QWERTY Fry 7.
Okay, and I said I was gonna put it on my page, so I'm gonna do that.
We coming back live from 11th place. Hooligans. With the Birmingham Busters.
Okay, here we go. Thank you. Sorry. Let me know how it sounds. Should be more in sync now.
I think it's in sync.
And should be working.
Yes.
The live streams have been, maybe because I'm doing them so often, but they've been less people have been coming lately. Maybe they're just not that entertaining. Whatever.
Kevin's boring.
They're fun for me. Or maybe they just like the pregame live streams.
Yeah. If you go back and watch the live streams, you can see us get steadily more and more drunk. Like it starts off fine, and then I'll start yelling about Nicolas Cage or something. About 2 hours in. See if the unmute it and see if the okay, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Another thing that's cool.
Just a slight delay in the video, or whatever.
Yeah,
that's happened.
That's how it usually is.
That's happened every time. So at least the sound's synced up right. Grab a beer.
Alright. So we're just gonna chill, chit chat, drink some beers. Just hang out. Just another pregame live stream. It's been a minute since we had a pregame live stream. Looks like there's about a minute, 2 minute delay. So if it takes a minute for us to respond to you, don't be mad.
I've been looking forward to this all day.
To the beer.
Yeah, cold beer.
I haven't had. Well, actually, I had a beer. I went and had a beer with Karma on Thursday, which is kind of random.
Yeah.
But before that, I hadn't really drank at all until
I had,
the previous Saturday.
I drank a 6-pack of Tall Boys on Monday night watching Monday Night Raw. And then I didn't drink them all in 3 hours. I spaced it out. But I think after that I played some drunken Diablo or something. I don't know.
I didn't realize they have a show on Hulu Plus.
Yeah.
Main Event or something. What's it called?
WWE Live. Main Event comes on Ion on Wednesdays. But it's also on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
There's one, though, that's exclusive to Hulu.
So they have 2 different shows?
Yeah. Well, there's Raw, SmackDown, WWE Live, Main Event, and
so I mean,
Total
like
Divas.
two internet shows. Or when is Main Event?
Main Event's on Wednesday nights. It's only an hour.
Yeah.
It's time enough for 3 matches.
Right.
I'm not really sure.
But they.
It's kind of like they'll do the smaller guys.
Yeah.
On Main Event. I actually watched it for the first time this week, and yeah, it was I can't remember who.
But yeah, like what I was saying about Raw, what
Justin Gabriel
they
was
do,
on there or something.
Because Raw is 3 hours long. Is that right?
Yeah.
They do a condensed 90-minute version on Hulu.
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
I guess they just do the main storylines.
It's 7 to 10 Monday nights. Yeah, so they cut out a lot then. Well, I guess that's 3 hours with commercials, so really it's 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Or something.
LSU's beating the shit out of Auburn.
Well, what do you expect?
I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Alabama's not even playing that much better.
I knew it was going to be pretty bad.
Well.
How many viewers we got?
It's only 6 now.
Nice. Auburn scored a touchdown. Yay.
Just the one, right?
Yeah, so far. Almost through with the third quarter. What game? Did you explain that?
No, what game? You
Yeah.
talking about because it's called Pregame?
Yeah, I think so. That was on there a minute ago.
Pregame.
The bar game.
Yeah. Pre-gaming is when you drink before going out. Basically.
It's or for us at least, it's mostly sitting around here at Kevin's and drinking beer and talking about random shit. And then we had this idea, why don't we put this on the internet? And so we've done that a few times now.
This is the 6th time. Pre-game,
Yeah, this is
pre-game number 6.
And we have it's been a while since the last one.
Yeah.
Probably a month, maybe more. It's been a few weeks, definitely. So we're pre-gaming for going to the bar. And we decided, let's put it on the internet for everybody to hang out with us too. And if they want to, they can drink beers with us.
Oops.
Etc. I guess that won't work.
Did someone else just ask what game?
Yeah. I guess it's not as universally understood as I thought.
Yeah, someone asks that every time, every live stream. They're like, "What is pregame? What do you mean?"
What game are you guys getting ready for?
Look it up on Urban Dictionary. Pregame.
Should just put that in the link. That's like part of the description, the video title.
I can do that. That's another thing too. I can do when I do it this way is I can edit the title and description and shit.
When you drink before... To drink before going to a party. This most often happens because the party where you're going to... Okay, well, that's not the case, but...
To drink alcoholic beverages prior to a social engagement to make it more enjoyable.
Yes, that's it.
There you go. That's what it means. I'll put the link.
There we go. Now we can just refer them to the description. Well, what's everybody doing? We got, how many viewers we got right now? 8? 8. What are you 8 people doing? Besides wondering what game.
I think the total updates in real time.
Yeah.
If not the comments. How can they update the total but not the comments?
I don't know. It's a Saturday night here, about 9:30 p.m. Why is that paused?
Oops, I didn't do that.
Drink alcoholic. I was confused.
I meant to mute it and I hit pause instead. I still got this shit going.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm ever gonna close it.
What is that, 82 trillion? Is that trillion? Is that after billion?
Yeah, 82 trillion.
Good lord.
And I'm at 3 billion cookies per second. I don't know. That game's ruined my life.
I saved my game and quit after a while. I was like, I'll come back to this. No, we lost 3 viewers. They didn't want to hang out with us.
This needs to be deleted. But it won't show up in my fucking list. Just in case people are still trying to go to that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that the right one? Yeah.
You had a couple of comments, sir. Avoiding online course homework. Yeah. My sister was doing the same thing earlier.
Watch out for that shit. I tried to take some online classes and I just never did the work because I was constantly distracted.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do online classes.
Trying to custom mod my Wii. I did that. Well, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but my Wii is got all the homebrew on it and plays games off of an external hard drive. It took me like 3 days to do that.
You gotta show me how to do it.
I don't even remember.
Homebrew.
I don't even remember how I did it.
I have to look it up.
It was a whole lot of downloading things and putting them on a flash drive and then uploading them onto, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you're not, it took me so long because if you're not careful, you can brick the whole system.
Yeah. They're getting like better and better with the technology and shit though. Like
yeah.
It used to be like if you updated your Wii, you couldn't do it. But
right,
now
my Wii still runs on firmware like
the original.
I don't know, like 4.0 or something, and it's up to like God knows what now.
I think they fixed it to where you can now.
But yeah, it would always prompt me to update.
Drink that way too fast.
But I'm like, nope, I can't update, or none of my
yeah
ISOs or anything will work.
What are we up to? We're just drinking.
Where's the label? Drinking beer. Drinking beer in the hot sun. I fought the law and I won. I fought the law and I won. That's a good Dead Kennedy song. I don't know if the like. Okay, we got 10 viewers. I doubt one of those 10 listens to the Dead Kennedys, but
it's old school, ain't it?
You never know. They are kind of classic. Stream looks like it froze up over here. There we go. And let us know if there's any problems with the stream or anything. We had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier, but I think we're good now.
You see Anna's new car out there?
What is it?
That brand new Honda Civic out there, that black one.
I think I saw it, but I didn't.
It's fucking sick.
I'm gonna go out there and look at it in a minute.
2013 Honda Civic.
Shit.
I feel like she'll let me buy her old car. Same idea, a lot more in depth about the Wii.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long since I did that with my Wii. I can't even remember. I just know it took a long time to do. But once I got it done and everything, at the time I was part of BitGamer, the like private game torrent website. Of course now it's been shut down for obvious reasons, but I had all kinds of hype ass Wii games. Who's who? Me?
Probably you.
Probably me.
I think you know this one.
My name is Casey, and I have been in all of the pregame streams, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm Kevin's friend. You can call me No Chair Guy, except I have a chair. I think the No Chair Guy people like don't show up anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a chair today though, for now at least.
You want some beer, but you're sick. See, when
You just gotta drink it off.
sick, that's like my favorite time to have
Well,
beer.
it depends on what kind of sick. If I'm like sick to my stomach, no.
Well, yeah. If I've got like a cold or something, drinking beer makes it feel better.
Yeah.
Being sick sucks. I hate that shit. I don't get sick that often, fortunately.
I was kind of sick to my stomach early this week. I called out of work Wednesday. Bruno Mata, hey!
Bruno Mata.
We're working on it, Brian Vargas.
Drink more.
This is only beer number 1, but it's only
second.
9:30 here, so
Yeah, and
we'll be on here for a few hours.
My solo live streams, I've been sort of not letting them go over 2 hours, but the pregame live streams are usually like 3 to 4 hours long.
Yeah. So you guys can hang out as long as you want. Drop in and say hi. I know in some time zones it's not exactly a
Yeah, someone
good hour.
actually messaged me on Tumblr. It's like, you need to do live streams earlier.
Yeah.
I've been working on it, but the pregame live streams are probably always going to be late. Just
Yeah.
That's when we go out.
Just because we don't want to start drinking at like 5 p.m. I mean, we could, but we wouldn't make it.
Maybe one day we will.
We wouldn't make it to probably past like 11.
Yeah, we'd be fucking passed out.
I mean, if I start drinking that early, I've got to take a nap somewhere along the line. I mean, later than that, 6 or 7 o'clock, all right, I can make it. But if it's late afternoon or before, I'm gonna have to have a nap.
Can you guys tell me how you found out that the stream is happening? I'm trying to gather the data to see where people find this shit. So like, did you see it on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or some other way? Let me know, just so I know where people. Last time I did it, most people saw it on YouTube, which I found surprising. I thought most people would see it on like Facebook or something, but just let me know.
Bruno Mata from Brazil. I learned a lot of Portuguese swear words playing fucking Max Payne 3. Because that whole game takes place in Brazil.
What are some Portuguese swear
I don't
words?
remember them.
I know some Spanish swear words.
I can't remember.
I know coño.
One was
is
like
shit or damn.
Carajo. Something like that. I don't know, I had the subtitles turned on, but in that game, it's interesting because Max Payne doesn't speak Portuguese. So the subtitles are in Portuguese. Like, it doesn't tell you what they're saying in English. I had to, like, look up words.
Oh,
but it's never really part of, like...
Is it just all swear words?
Mostly, yeah, because it's all, like, gangsters and shit. So, Bloodlust Ultra saw it on YouTube.
I actually like fruity drinks.
Ain't
nothing wrong with that.
Subs feed, Tumblr, channel feed, YouTube.
Yeah, see, most people see it on YouTube. That for some reason that surprises me. That's good though.
That's good, yeah.
But the thing about it is, I got 35,000 subscribers, and I feel like more than 12 people should have seen it. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying, I feel like YouTube isn't showing everybody their shit.
Yeah, it might not be. I've noticed on my phone. Carajo, yeah.
Carajo.
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't remember what it means, but
I
remember I looked it up and it was something. It was like it was either
phone.
fuck or shit. I don't remember.
Well, see, a lot of the swear words don't have like direct translations.
Yeah,
it's just like situational. Like I was saying, coño in Spanish can be. It's just you just say that as like shit, So it can be like damn or shit, either one. But then they have puta, which is very common, and we translate that to bitch. I think like you puta.
I think so, yeah.
But then I think I've also heard it mean like pussy or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. What games do you guys play? What have you been playing lately, Kevin?
Video games.
I guess that's what he means.
League of Legends. And I actually started playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is kind of random, but it's actually really fun.
Yeah. I regularly play Dark Souls. I was regularly playing League of Legends, but I've kind of taken a break.
Yeah.
I'll go back to it eventually, I'm sure.
I've been playing that shit a lot, but I'm like, I've been so frustrated.
I've gotten a little burnt out with it, so I need to take a break. But I regularly play Dark Souls. Like, I try to at least a couple times a week play like PvP in Dark Souls. And then recently I've been playing Diablo 3 on console that just came out on Xbox. And Sleeping Dogs, I bought that on sale the other day. It's pretty awesome. That's about it right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I started playing a little bit of Borderlands 2 again.
If
Some
I
of
could
the
afford
DLC.
it, I'd probably be playing more games. But
I went and pre-ordered WWE 2K14 today. And a kid in the GameStop, I shit you not, it's gonna be funny because he crapped his pants. This was like an 8-year-old kid.
he shit his pants?
He shit his pants. There was shit on the floor in GameStop,
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
and it smelled bad. Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. He had to go to the bathroom, I guess.
His mom wouldn't let him or something?
No, it was a dad, and like they had this kid and an older kid, might have been like 13 or 14, and like a 3-year-old kid. And I thought it was the 3-year-old kid, but he was the like middle kid. It was like maybe 7 or 8 years old. There was doo doo on the floor in GameStop, and like you could smell it. And what was funny was it was like there was a mom and a son in front of me, and then a guy, and then another mom and a son, and I was in line. It was kind of crowded for some reason. And we were all like listening to this conversation, and the dad was literally like, or the girl that worked there thought it was some kind of spill or something, because he was like, "Can we get some paper towels? You guys got like a roll of paper towels or something?" She was like, "You want me to clean it up?" And he's like, "No, I don't want anybody. I'll do this." And he literally said, "My son crapped his pants."
Wow.
And the kid was like, "Sorry." But anyway,
Sorry.
long story short, I stood in there and pre-ordered WWE 2K14. Everybody in line was like, when they left, we all like started laughing.
That sucks.
And the like manager was like, "I wondered what that smell was."
At least, I wonder if they were like, "Yeah, you clean this up." Would they, like, when she had second thoughts or whatever?
Well, yeah, at least.
'Cause I would not clean up.
At
another
least
human
he
being's
stayed
shit.
behind. Because they could have easily just like walked
I know
out.
I'm the one janitor, but that's the thing that I'm probably never gonna do. Is clean up another person.
I've run into that at when I used to work at the movie theater.
Until
too.
I have children.
When I used to work at the movie theater, some little kid had like shat on the bathroom floor.
Did you have to clean it up?
No, we just left it. Well, it was in the family bathroom, which only had one toilet, and so we just closed it off because they had to have like a fucking biohazard team come in and clean it up or something. I don't know. All right, that was my poo-poo story for the day. The comments seem to be frozen a little bit. Let me refresh the page. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic's awesome. I think he was talking about the Old Republic, though, the MMO.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He's talking about KOTOR. I'm talking about Tor. But KOTOR is really good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Don't get me wrong. That shit's awesome.
It's BioWare.
But, the Old Republic is actually really good.
I think the comments might be lagged up.
Even on this side.
Huh? It's the same on that side, too.
Just not that many people here, so not that many comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, but KOTOR is good. And KOTOR 2. And then
Hello.
SWTOR.
SWTOR.
It's actually... Did you play that at all?
No.
It's good. It's really fun. But it's funny because it's like... It makes me want to try the other BioWare games, which...
You didn't really like Mass Effect, did you?
No, but...
Maybe you
I
should
didn't give it a chance. Maybe I didn't give enough of a chance.
Maybe you should just skip Mass Effect 1 and go straight to 2.
Won't I miss out on the story or something?
Yeah, you'll miss out on a lot of story, but the combat in
I
Mass
think I
Effect
picked
1
a
is
bad
bad.
class too.
Which one did you say you were?
What's it called? The one that's... What are them? Name them?
There's Adept, Sentinel, Infiltrator,
Is it
like Soldier, Vanguard.
Vanguard?
You did Vanguard.
That's the one I was.
It was the worst one to pick.
The worst one?
Yeah. Oh no, they're talking about something else. No, it's kind of like... It's kind of like common throughout the community. Everybody makes jokes that, like
Well,
the Mass
shit.
Effect community, that's... And as far as ME1 goes, the Vanguard is like the worst. And I don't even like the Vanguard in Mass Effect 3. either.
Well,
I don't
shit.
remember. I don't remember 2, but
Okay, hold on. We got new people here.
hey, young Nicka's back. I think they were in the first link.
Oh yeah, maybe they're coming back now. Wait, you guys say hi to the stream.
Hi.
Alright.
I can't see us, can
Well, stand up.
Wait, this is.
Alright.
Wait,
We got Carter and Justin here.
is that any better?
No,
No.
I don't know. I just leave it there.
They're over my shoulder a little bit.
They're hiding. I play a little bit of Minecraft on 360, but I like it. Yeah, I just haven't played it in a while.
I played Minecraft before it got all popular. Minecraft's hipster.
Yeah,
But then I haven't played in a long time.
hadn't played in a while. Yeah. I did make a sick, huge, flaming pentagram in Minecraft, and this was on 360 before creative mode was introduced, so I had to mine all that netherrack and shit, and like climb up and build it, and it was like, I don't know, it was really big. It took me like 2 or 3 hours.
This guy says Mass Effect 1 was the best out of all the Mass Effects, and Vanguard was the most capable.
As far as
Not in my
story goes, Mass Effect 1 is by far the best. But gameplay wise, I think the Mass Effect 1 combat system is a little bit wonky. It's not bad. They made it better.
It's bad when you're Vanguard.
I think it's perfect in 2. And then in 3 it was very action oriented. Which is it was still good, but I don't know.
I felt like I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, I guess it's all a matter of your play style.
I couldn't do any long range fighting.
I liked the
And
engineer. I was the
fucking-
engineer in Mass Effect 1. And I think I carried that over into 2. And then in 3, I played Sentinel, which was like engineer mixed with adept.
It's a really cool picture.
Sentinel was fucking awesome.
Can't see it.
I like the Sentinel.
you?
And then the cool thing in Mass Effect 3 is though that it has that co-op multiplayer, and you can try out all the classes without having to make start a new game with a new character. The skills are a little different, but it kind of gives you the idea of each class. That Mass Effect 3 multiplayer is a lot of fun.
Little B should release a video. Nah. Have you guys played Peggle? Hell yeah, that shit is awesome. They
I got Peggle on my Kindle Fire.
They announced Peggle 2 for Xbox One or something, I think.
Something, yeah. Or 360 arcade or something. But the Mass Effect 1 story in the first game was, I think, the best. As far as, like, I was, like, blown away. I mean, the story's good all the way across.
See,
But
that's why I want to play it.
I remember, I won't spoil anything, but I remember one
It's
moment.
on PC, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember one moment in Mass Effect 1, kind of towards the end, where I was like, I was sold.
How much is it on PC?
And it's one of those things where it's like, literally, like where you might see a movie or something, and there's like one scene that's like 3 minutes long, but you're like, okay, yeah,
You get all 3 of them.
This
for
is it.
$35. You get the first
yeah,
one for
yeah. They released a trilogy.
$6. Shit.
I think when I bought the first one, it was only like $10 used.
Did you talk to Chris?
I did. He said he was working all night, and then
Yeah.
he would be moved in Tuesday. I said, "Word, holla at your boy."
You just said, soon, my friend, soon.
What's that mean?
Well, because I was asking him to hang out, and he's like, no, I can't do it, but soon.
Oh, gotcha. It's okay to pop your collar.
Is it
sure,
okay to pop your collar? Sure.
if that's your thing. You do just be Miley.
Miley Cyrus. Miley
She's
Cyrus.
just being Miley.
She creeps me out.
She kind of scares me now.
Well, she creeps me out because I don't really find her sexy, but she's like trying to be sexy, so it's like creepy to me. I mean, I have no problem with what she's doing in her life. It's like, do you? But I don't know.
I was just picking my nose on stream, by the way. Hope you guys saw that. Do a slow motion replay on a separate video.
Just be Miley. They're all on PC? That's cool.
Yeah.
This dude's got a lot of fashion questions.
Why aren't fanny packs and Harlem pants still a thing? I don't know.
What are Harlem pants?
I don't know. Do people still wear clothes backwards? Because that was dope. No.
I'm sure some people do. Somebody does.
Man, I don't remember anybody except fucking Chris Cross doing that. This guy's trolling.
There were a couple kids.
Yeah, for like a week.
That wore like they wore like the jackets backwards or something.
No, I know. I remember that.
I never wore like my jeans backwards or anything, because my mom would slap me if I did that.
Yeah. Your thoughts on rat tails? Rat tails are
I had a rat tail.
Are making a comeback. I had one when I was a kid. It was awesome. It was fucking sick. I was the sexiest kid around. What about the Portal series? Portal series is
everybody likes Portal.
Everybody
Carter.
loves Portal. Carter doesn't like Portal because she's has no taste. I guess I don't know. The puzzles are too hard.
I beat it.
Yeah.
You just
Looked up a walkthrough.
I can't remember. I beat it with Jenny.
You
I
beat
probably-
Portal and you still don't like it?
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Did
I
you
probably-
really beat it?
I probably had to
The
look up a
first one, I never
walkthrough
really
for
played the
the first
second
game.
Well, I mean, the first one's.
You gotta play the second one, man.
If you didn't like the first one, you probably like the second one.
Well, like I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. Maybe I should play it again.
It's
Maybe
just
my
the
taste
characters.
has changed.
The character is so
Like
good.
18.
The characters in the second game.
Yeah,
There's really only like one more,
two
but,
characters. But it's so good. She's so
or
good.
two more, I guess.
I feel like you would like the
Wheatley-
character at least.
Wheatley and
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons. Can't
Oh
remember
yeah,
the
Cave
character's name.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cave
he's fucking
Johnson.
awesome.
Is that his name?
Yeah, Cave Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, hey everybody. Made entirely of awesome. Hey.
Mad entirely of awesome.
Mad entirely of awesome.
Apparently, she had to blend the two words because there was not enough.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
GTA 5. I don't think any of us have played it yet.
I want to play it.
I wasn't that hyped about it to drop $60 for it. I mean, it looks awesome, but
This
I'll
dude was
wait.
hyper about WWE 14 than he was about GTA 5.
yeah, I'm more hyped
That tells you a lot.
I'm more hyped about WWE 2K14 than I was GTA 5. I mean, I'm also hyped about the new Batman game.
Yeah.
Carter is too cute. Says too fab to function.
Cool. Can I even see you?
Probably not right now, no. That's this right here is live
Yeah.
for us. That's the delayed.
Maybe it's someone who watched the others though.
Well, I think they saw her for a second earlier. Apparently wearing tight Ed Hardy shirts and acting like a douche is not accepted in society. That's true. If
Why
you do
does-
that, you might want to stop.
Why does everybody hate Ed Hardy?
That shit's ugly, though. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
That's ugly.
It's dumb.
Like, really, though, it really is.
I don't think I'd wear it, but I mean, I could see why somebody might like it.
I mean, I can see why someone would like it, yeah.
But if
But to me,
someone
it's
wears Ed Hardy, they just like immediately get shit
Oh,
on
yeah, I guess so.
by everybody.
Sure.
I guess that's true, because, like,
I guess everybody relates.
Jerry
to
Lawler
everybody
wears
except-
fucking
Pretty much.
So that's why
Affliction
Jersey
t-shirts
Shore
every night,
type guys.
but he's, like, hilarious.
Who?
Jerry Lawler, Jerry the King
Oh
Lawler.
yeah.
He's always sitting there in, like, Affliction t-shirts,
Shirt.
but he's doesn't act like a douche. At least not that I know of.
This is why I love this chair so much.
You're gonna break it.
No, it's meant to do that. But this is why my other chair broke.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The one thing that makes me want to get GTA 5 right now
I want to get that shit.
is Trevor.
Everybody likes Trevor.
I watched like the first couple of missions,
What?
and I couldn't stop
I'm
like
holding it on your head.
just beaming at his character.
Yes.
And even I think his name's Michael. All three characters seem,
I think all three characters
Yeah.
seem cool. I just want to play.
but that's of course just from the first few.
You get to play as a puppy.
Maybe like 1.5 or 2 hours of gameplay that I've watched on YouTube.
Yeah, I wish it was out on PC. I'd be much more likely to get it if it was on PC.
I'll get it.
It's supposed to be really
I'll get it at some point, but probably when it drops in price. And I'm definitely not going to get it before WWE comes out because, well, the online multiplayer stuff's not coming out until next month for GTA. That's not even live right now,
Yeah.
which is to me what looks like. To me, that's a big selling point because apparently it's going to be like they're going to have like the free roam type multiplayer that was in Red Dead Redemption, which I fucking loved. That multiplayer. It was basically like a lobby, but you were roaming around the entire world with other people,
I never played that on Red Dead.
and you could run around and
The
kill each other.
multiplayer on GTA 4 was pretty fun too, though.
Yeah, but it didn't have like the entire map open.
Yeah.
Right. Trevor is a straight G. I've seen where people have like, because you switch between characters, I've seen where people have switched to Trevor randomly, and he's passed out in the desert with a woman's dress on. And like you don't know what happens.
So you can
It's
switch
like-
characters at any time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
That's awesome.
I think there's probably some restrictions maybe in certain missions, but
Yeah.
if you're just free roaming, I think just about any time you can switch to one of the three characters, and they'll be doing something random, like because they'll go about their day or whatever.
Right.
Like Michael will be sitting by the pool drinking a cocktail, and then you're like, I want to play as Michael, and he's like, gets up. Or Trevor will be passed out in the desert with a dress on. You're like, what the hell was just happening? There was one too where they switched to Trevor, and he was like talking to a homeless guy or something who was running from him, and he said something like, I just want to cuddle you or something.
They probably don't know you. They probably know somebody who knows you. And then
I gotta pee.
it's like they're stalking you.
I get another beer for this.
Facebook is private. It's not on your
Maybe they see something else.
Remember when silly bands were a thing? Good times. Those were good times. I remember silly bands. They weren't any good, but I thought they were good.
It's weird seeing Kevin and Kevin's not here.
Yeah, I know. Your hair looks good.
Thank you. Done by Justin.
Nice job. Well, Auburn got stomped.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't look at the final yet. Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna look.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured there were like a few restrictions, like you literally couldn't change at any time. But for the most part, it looks like, to me, it looked like you could change between characters a bunch. It's cheese dip or something. It's funny. What is this? Alright. Kevin's coming back. Carter's dress is so pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I hear voices in my head. They're counseling me. They talk to me. Is everybody going?
Yeah.
Smoking.
My dad told me he wouldn't.
Everybody's going to smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are bad for you guys. You guys like my shirt? It's the Justice League. America! I'm glad they included Plastic Man right there. I feel like Plastic Man doesn't get enough love. He's fucking awesome. And also this guy. Wait. This guy, man. I believe that's Red Tornado. You don't see him very often either. He booted you off the character. What? But yeah, they've got all the people, and then they've got I really like Plastic Man. Like, I think he's probably one of my favorite DC characters, and he gets no love, even though he's awesome. Like, he can do anything with his life. And he's like, he's sort of like the comic relief of the Justice League. But you know, he'll like turn into the shit that he's saying, which if I had his powers, I would probably do that too. Anyway. I agree they do need to make a good Wonder Woman film. I think they will at some point. It might be like 10 years from now, but I think they'll do it. Wonder Woman is popular enough, and I feel like she's getting more and more popular. I feel like they'd have to the problem with DC comic book movies is they take themselves too seriously. And I feel it's going to be even harder to do that with the Wonder Woman movie. Because Wonder Woman is a very serious character, but like, she's a fucking Amazon princess who like wears no clothes. And what she does wear is like red, white, and blue and gold. Like, how are you gonna like explain that, really? You know, in a realistic way. I mean, they could do that if her like story took place on her home planet or island or whatever the fuck it is. But I don't know. If they want to take themselves seriously like they always do, which I don't think they should do, is one of the reasons why I like the Marvel movies better, because they sort of understand that it's sort of a silly thing. So like, you know, they can make Captain America wear, you know, a pretty ridiculous outfit by realistic standards, just because, you know, they understand. But that's why I mean, I wouldn't say I didn't like, but I was a little bit. The Dark Knight movies were just like too much for me, because it was like It was way too serious. It's like, dude, it's a dude dressed like a bat. Seriously, just think about it for a second. You gotta keep that in mind. Red Tornado was used heavily in Young Justice. I actually didn't see much of Young Justice, but a lot of people on Tumblr like it. I know that. But Gina Torres. It's that lady. I had to look up Gina Torres, but that's isn't that the lady that's married to Lawrence Fishburne? Yeah. Yeah, she's awesome. She was in who was she in? She was in something that I like. She was in Xena. Oh wait, yeah, she was fucking Cleopatra in Xena. I used to watch the shit out of Xena. That's just me though. I feel like they should make like a new, sleek, more realistic outfit for Wonder Woman, for the movies at least. In the comics, I mean, she's sort of iconic in the comics, so I like on the cartoons, like she's awesome. Even though she wears no clothes, she's still like a badass who doesn't take shit from nobody. But I feel like they should give her a new, more realistic outfit. What do you think about a Wonder Woman movie, Carter?
I'd watch it. I never was really into Wonder Woman.
You don't like Wonder Woman? You don't like nothing that's good.
The only DC superhero I ever liked is Batman.
No, Wonder Woman's cool. But we're sort of discussing the logistics of a Wonder Woman movie.
Well, they're gonna have to do it, aren't they? So I think they're doing the same thing as Justice League. Or not Justice League. The Avengers.
Yeah, I think so. But it's just...
They greenlighted it recently.
I think I heard that. What I was saying is the DC movies tend to take themselves really seriously, and that's really hard. That's going to be really hard to do with Wonder Woman, I think. Just because... Or at least the classic Wonder Woman is just like this lady who like doesn't wear clothes, who's like an Amazon thing. I just feel like that'd be hard to like put her in New York City or something. Like, how are they gonna explain that? But they could do that.
Why like WW? What's that?
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Carter said she was not into Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman's pretty cool.
I like
Wonder Woman. Back to
Wonder Woman better than Superman.
Oh, chair guy.
I think Wonder Woman's better than
Share the
Superman.
seat.
But although I think Superman gets too much of a bad rap.
Where's She-Hulk?
Nah, Superman sucks.
No chair guy. Got nobody in here. Fucking 9 people. I tell you, nobody watches the live streams anymore.
Does anybody like Squirrel Girl? Squirrel Girl. It's even hard to say. Squirrel Girl. She's the best female superhero.
I saw this image. I think, is it from a game or something?
Tank Girl. She didn't really count though. She's not really a superhero. She's.
I don't know. There's like this.
Comic,
There's
though.
like this image. It might have been from a game or a cartoon or something. But it's Nick Fury talking to Iron Man, and like Nick Fury's like, Iron
I'm
Man.
trying to scoot over so there's more room.
You're
Oh,
fine.
there's the tire.
Nick Fury's like, Iron Man, Squirrel Girl has been kidnapped. This is an emergency. And Iron Man's like, really? That's an emergency? And then Nick Fury's like, the first time you met Squirrel Girl, she saved you from Doctor Doom, and she beat him.
Yeah. Oh, Wonder Woman is way better than Superman. Yeah, I'll give you that for sure.
Yep.
Superman.
I think Superman's underrated, but
No.
Wonder Woman's better. I think Wonder Woman's one of the best DC characters.
Superman gets a lot of hate, and there's a reason, because at the time that he was created, he was needed. Like,
He's like religion.
our country was fucking falling apart. But he's not, what's the word?
He's not needed anymore.
No, what's the word? Like, he's not relevant anymore.
It depends on the writer. Some people will write him in an interesting way.
I guess. I don't know.
You have to like get away from the fact that he's a super like just like perfect basically, because that's not interesting. And I feel like that's what they do. That's what they've done in like almost all the movies. But in the cartoons, they do him. I think they write him better, because his whole struggle is how to like interact with humans. It's like I want humans to like me, but I don't know. I don't
boring.
No, I think that's good.
I can't like Superman. I'm sorry. Yeah. Squirrel Girl is fucking hype. Tank Girl, a little bit off the subject, but is fucking hype. Just the books are good. And fucking Hack Slash, which I forgot about until recently. Cassie Hack.
I've never read that.
Dude, it's so good.
Rachel says that she should play Wonder Woman, Jenny Torres.
She's kind of old. In what, like a new Wonder Woman movie?
In a movie, yeah. We were talking about what would a Wonder Woman movie be like. How would they
Remember,
make
I
it?
think they were talking about like Jessica Biel being Wonder Woman.
I wouldn't mind Jessica Biel.
No, not Jessica
She's
Biel.
got the look. She's
No,
not
she
like.
doesn't.
Well,
She can
Yeah.
probably like, get muscular and stuff.
yeah. I was gonna
She's
say
not good at
I don't
acting though.
Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
She's okay. Night Thrasher? Who's Night Thrasher? I don't know who Night Thrasher is.
I don't think I know who that is. Too.
Get Caitlyn from the WWE to be Wonder Woman.
She's too short.
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman's like 10 feet tall. Not that tall, but
Amazon.
she's an Amazon.
But,
Amazon.
You know, they made fucking what's his name look skinny as shit for Captain America, so they can do whatever they want.
They can, I mean, they made fucking
Night Thrasher.
fucking dude look like
This looks like some bootleg shit.
fucking dude. What's the guy's name? Gimli. They made him look like he was 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
Don't know.
Something Rice Myers. Hold on.
No. I don't know this
Or am I
person.
thinking of the
You're
other?
thinking of the
I'm thinking of
guy.
Jonathan Rice Myers
Yeah.
or whatever. Rice Davies. It's Rice something. Looking it up. Somebody might type it in before I get there. But let me see. Maybe I'm wrong.
He's black though, so I'm into it.
John Rice Davies. All right, I was right. It was right. It was Rice Davies. Just couldn't remember his first name.
And he doesn't have powers. See, that's the thing about Marvel. They have so many characters that don't even have powers. He aided Thor in a battle against Juggernaut. He has no powers. That's awesome.
You know who's fucking sick? The Hulk. I don't know. I like Jessica Biel. Whatever. Maybe it's not good for Wonder Woman, but
I can't see it. I haven't seen her in enough stuff, but...
well, I mean, you're getting out of the. I'm trying to read the damn comments.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they're gonna get Kristen Stewart to play Wonder Woman and just make everybody mad.
Kristen Stewart's underrated. She just made the mistake of being the Twilight.
I think
movies.
she's totally underrated. She made the mistake of being in those shitty Twilight movies.
But haven't you seen
And-
every other movie she's done?
Yeah, and they're good. Adventureland is awesome.
Yeah.
Into the Wild is awesome. Fucking Panic
But
Room.
if you
is
think about
fucking
it-
awesome.
The character in Twilight is supposed to be this like lifeless, fucking bland
The
character.
girls are supposed to project onto.
So if you think about it, she played the role perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
But it's
she was
every-
lifeless and
everything else.
bland.
Like she just tends to pick
No,
the same
you're
roles.
wrong.
It seems
You're
like.
wrong. You're wrong.
She
Have you
pauses
seen-
after every third word. I
She's
can't-
not good at talking.
How many actors have their own
But-
little like ticks? They all do.
Her
I guess
roles.
it's just like
No.
character
Kristen-
but
actors
Snow
who
White
can
and the
get into the
Huntsman, she
role
pretty much
better
played
than
the same
picking
character.
roles that fit them.
Yeah,
Same.
but that was actually entertaining to watch, though.
Yeah, true.
I guess it wasn't boring.
Well, I mean,
And at the end, she got kind of like
hype.
amped up. Yeah.
What are we talking about? Which movie?
Snow White and the Huntsman.
I think it was a beautiful movie.
Yeah,
It was
beautiful to
good.
watch.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that one.
I really want that armor.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
When
was
she
a
got-
pretty, it
when
was
she
a
got
pretty
in the
movie.
armor
I
and
didn't
stuff.
really like the not necessarily the acting, but the characters.
Yeah, when she got in the
Their
armor and
roles,
stuff towards
I
the end of
didn't
that
like.
movie, I was like, oh yeah, here we go.
I don't know. It just didn't seem.
I didn't see that one.
Adventureland is one of my favorite movies. Into the Wild is fucking great.
But she
and
definitely,
she's
basically, she has a wider range than Twilight would
Yeah.
would
I don't think she's a horrible actor. It's just
would let you know.
I think she has room to grow too.
oh yeah.
yes, Bella is a self-insertion character.
Bella's just
Yeah,
a poorly written character.
it makes sense in a book. Yeah, even the books though were
the books are
not great.
No, the books are terrible. Not great is an
The
overstatement.
books are written for preteens, pretty
Yeah.
much.
They're not even good though. I've read many books written for preteens that are awesome.
True.
I will back Kristen Stewart all day. I don't care. Adventureland, she's
I think Twilight is the only instance I can think of in which the movie is better than the book. And
her.
That's not saying much.
Really, all the characters in Adventureland make that movie. And if you haven't seen that movie, fucking watch it because it's really good. Of course, Into the Wild is like none of those characters other than Emile Hirsch are really in it for more than 15 minutes. But each one has, I don't know, it's all good to me in that movie, those two movies. Panic Room is awesome when she was like a fucking little kid. I don't know.
She's pretty bad at
I'll back
like-
Kristen Stewart all day. I won't back Kristen Stewart as Wonder Woman though. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I agree with
That
that.
does not fit at all.
Have you heard of Phoenix Jones? This guy Phoenix Jones?
Phoenix, right? No.
He's like a guy. He's like a guy who took it upon himself to become a superhero.
Is this a real person?
Yeah, he's like an MMA fighter who like is like a vigilante, and he dresses up like a superhero, and he calls himself Phoenix Jones.
Somebody took
Yeah,
kick
there he is.
ass too seriously.
That's him. No, he literally walks around like that. But I don't know. I think he's gonna die one day.
I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, it's kind of scary.
And he lives in. I feel like where does he live? Like Chicago or some shit. He lives somewhere where it's like. I was in Seattle.
Well, everybody knows who he is.
Yeah.
It's not much of super.
It's not really a vigilante.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, shouldn't he be arrested?
He's a little bit crazy.
If,
He's gotten arrested before, but
some,
Death
he
wish shit.
apparently he does. He stays within the law.
hmm.
I'm not sure.
So what does he do? Like just help people cross the road or something?
No, he tries to like break up. No, he like
Fights.
legit tries to fight crime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it says he like tried to. Wait. Jones reports being stabbed with a knife while trying to intervene with a drug dealer and a citizen, damaging a part of his costume which had to be repaired.
Thank God they put that in.
Oh yeah. Apparently he hasn't been active very recently though.
Yeah, sure being stabbed stop him.
Kristen Stewart and Shia LaBeouf are nose actors. They breathe heavily through their nose to add more emotion. Is that right? I think both of them are good actors who have just made a couple of shitty movies.
Kristen Stewart.
Although a lot of people like Transformers, so I don't know. I wasn't into it. But I like Shia LaBeouf, even Steven's full life.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf is fucking sick, dude.
True.
Shia LaBeouf is my man, my main man.
He told me to look at this for a more because I said that if they made a movie, they would have to make a more realistic outfit for her. But it's still like really gaudy and colorful, and doesn't make sense. Unless you say that.
It's probably gonna be like something like black with
Yeah, it'd
like
have to
red
be
and blue
like.
highlights or something.
I would say gold because her whip is gold. So I think
I like
stick
that.
with
I
the
don't, what's
gold.
wrong with that?
I'm saying like in a movie that's supposed to take itself seriously.
Well, it ain't a Christopher Nolan Wonder Woman movie.
I know, but all the DC movies are like Christopher
The
Nolan
reason why they're
movies.
making this movie is so
Uh-uh.
they're gonna make.
Nah,
the
I know,
Justice
but
League.
they're all like.
Have you seen Batman, the original Batman movie?
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
old
but this
though.
is this universe.
I'm talking Adam West Batman. I'm not talking about Tim Burton Batman.
No,
I'm talking Adam West.
Adam West Batman was perfect because he understood that it's a dude dressed like a bat, and to some extent that's retarded. I mean, it's cool. Batman's cool and he's awesome.
No, I
and
want
he's dark.
another over the top Tim Burton. I want another fucking
Tim
Batman and
Burton,
Robin.
Yeah, but
I want another.
who made the
Batman-
Batman? and Robin?
I want
Batman-
another
Batman
Arnold
Forever?
Schwarzenegger.
Nah,
Yes,
that was too over
that's
the
what I
top.
want. That was
I
Batman
liked
and
it.
Robin, right?
Mhm.
I liked it, but I was a kid the last time.
That wasn't Tim Burton. That was
Yeah, Tim Burton made the first two
one of the
movies.
Schumachers
Yeah.
or something.
Batman
Yeah.
Returns is my favorite Batman movie because it was dark and campy at the same time.
I want another
I-
Batman and Robin.
That movie is a chore to watch. Like
No, it is a pleasure to watch.
no, it's like there's some parts that are like
You're nuts.
hilarious, but then there's some
Yeah,
parts that
that's-
are just like, oh really?
Where's your-
Is that
where's your-
happening?
Where's your copy of that?
He had ice skates.
Where's your copy of that?
There are nipples on the costume.
I know it's fucking sick, dude. Where's
He
your
had-
copy of that?
He had a bat credit card. Really?
Never leave the. What did he say? Never
Cave.
leave the cave without it.
That's a bit much, I think.
No, it's great. I was
And
trying
not
to
like the ice punch.
What are you looking for?
I was trying to find your copy of that DVD that I
I
gave
think
you.
it's probably out there in the drawer. I put all the DVDs out there. One day we'll come and watch it. We can have a live stream where we watch Batman and just react to it. Batman and Rob. It's such a bad movie. Such a terrible movie.
It's so bad, it's good.
Nah.
It's like half bad and half good.
I loved it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I saw it theaters when I was a kid.
I think I saw all the Batman movies in theaters, or at least
Yeah.
the first four.
Yeah.
I didn't see
I don't think I saw
Batman
the
Begins, and I didn't see Batman. I saw all of them except
first
Batman
one. I don't
Begins.
think you were born yet.
No.
And I think I was probably like 2.
I didn't see that one in theaters either. But I saw Batman Returns. I definitely saw Batman Forever in theaters, and I actually kind of like that movie. Jim
See?
Carrey.
Yeah, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze is the best shit ever.
Well, see, him in the movie is hilarious, but all the other stuff, like Bane, that was just hard to watch, and Uma Thurman.
I mean, it's just
that
fun to
whole
watch.
character-
It's not
That
like,
Bane was in there for
oh,
like
this is
2
amazing.
minutes.
This affects me. after
Uma
this.
Thurman's
It's
entire
fun.
character was just like embarrassing to me.
Jim Carrey did play the Riddler, yes. Was that the same movie with
That was Batman Forever.
Two-Face?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Tommy Lee
Tommy
Jones.
Lee Jones
as
as
Two-Face.
Two-Face. I think Aaron Eckhart did it better, but Tommy Lee Jones is fucking hype.
Yeah. See, that's
Aaron
the,
Eckhart wasn't Two-Face for
the
very
Nolan
long.
movies.
Michelle Pfeiffer
In that
as
movie.
Catwoman.
Michelle
Hot.
Pfeiffer was the
That
best
was good.
Catwoman
Hot.
so far.
Let me
That
just
was
say
good.
hot.
Yes,
The,
Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. What a
The
what a
villains.
Yeah.
I feel like the villains are all
She's
the
still
Batman
Michelle
villains
Pfeiffer.
always
Very
make the
good.
movies.
It's beautiful.
She's like 80 years old.
Yeah.
She's still gorgeous. Not that old.
She's probably like
It's just
60.
like
Like
80s.
the
She's
last
probably
movie I saw
60.
her in
She's
was
probably like 55.
People Like Us. Did you ever watch it?
I didn't.
What's the over/under on
It's
Michelle
good.
Pfeiffer's
People
age?
Like Us.
No,
I'm going with 55. 56. I'm going with 56.
Who?
Michelle
How old do you
Pfeiffer's
think
age.
Michelle Pfeiffer is? We'll look it up.
60 something.
54.
I'm going 56. Is this like Price is Right where you have to be...
She's 55.
Oh no, I was one over.
You
I
said
busted.
that at first and then you changed
I know, I
it.
changed it. Carter won.
She is still hot. Look at her.
I know. She was on Good Morning America like 3 days ago and was like, holy shit.
All I know is that she was in
She
Dangerous
looks
Minds,
so
and that's
good.
like my favorite movie.
I love that movie.
White Oleander.
That's a good one.
I love that movie.
Loved it.
I don't think there's been a movie she's been in that I didn't like.
Look at her
Yeah.
smile. She's so pretty. She
I
looks
know,
like
she's
somebody.
great.
She looks like
There
looks
she is
kind
as
of like
Catwoman. There she is right there.
she looks kind of
That
like
was the
Kristen's
best, dude.
ex-girlfriend, like the old version.
Yeah, that cat suit was fucking awesome too. With the stitches all through it and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Best Catwoman NA. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy was hype. See, Kevin doesn't like
It
this
wasn't
shit.
hype. I like Uma Thurman, but that role was just really embarrassing. And probably because I like the character Poison Ivy a lot, and they just
It's the writer that
they
made it really
ruined
shitty.
it. They sort of ruined all the characters,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Jack
I
Nicholson-
read that
Jack Nicholson
George
as the
Clooney
Joker was
offered
pretty awesome.
if anyone like wrote to him and told him that they watched the movie that he would give them their money back.
What superpowers would you get if you had a choice? I would like to just teleport places.
I want
Well,
time
according
control.
to Cracked After Hours, the best superpower is being able to stop time.
Oh.
It's a time control.
I guess, yeah.
Depending on if you're talking about only one superpower and none others, because every superpower has like a whole bunch of other sub powers that have to go along with it. You know, like if you have the Flash's power to run really fast, you also have to have the power to like
Type really
not
fast.
disintegrate when you know
Travel at
exceed the speed.
sound.
Yeah. So there's like
No. It's just your skin, flesh and bones.
or like they were saying like, Superman can jump really high, but then when he
he's
falls,
got to be able to land.
his
Like
fucking
the Hulk, yeah. Like
his
the Hulk,
bones are gonna come through his knees.
Yeah.
So if you can only have one, then arguably stopping time would be a really good one.
Oh. They can see
I always
me.
wanted that power since I watched
They
like
can see me
Charmed as
when
a
I
little
did that. I
kid.
didn't think they could.
And they use the what's his name?
Time out. Is
The
that,
Zach Timeout, yeah, from Saved by the Bell. What's his last name?
Oh yeah,
Zach Morris,
Zach. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get called that when we work at one.
because he would just time out.
Because of my hair. With my swoop hair.
Troll and Troll 2. I think everybody's probably seen at least Troll 2, or seen clips of it at least.
I've seen clips of it. But
See,
I
that's
would
an-
not bring myself to watch
That's
it.
an example of a movie that is actually so bad that it's good.
I was talking to Justin the other day about that. I do not understand why people love watching horrible movies. Like The Room or Troll 2. I can't.
The
Unless I'm
Room is
drunk or
hilarious
high,
though.
Watching it with friends, but watching it alone, no. I turn it off after
Have you
15
seen The
minutes.
Room? It's fucking hilarious.
15
It's
minutes.
like
I cannot-
legit funny.
Mm-mm.
It's funny. Just thinking about it is funny. Like there are some movies that are really bad and just a chore to watch. And I think Batman and Robin is like that. But Troll 2 and The Room, they're just funny because they're so bad.
I can't. Unless, yeah, I have to be drunk or high and with friends. If I'm watching it alone, I'm like, what?
Well, I probably wouldn't just sit and watch Troll 2 by myself. But I could probably watch The Room by myself because it's so funny.
I tried. I couldn't make it past 15 minutes.
You don't think it's funny?
No.
Oh, hi, Mark. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. That It's such a stupid movie. I don't know. It's really funny. But yeah, there's a few movies that are just like really bad, but they're so bad that they're good. But then some movies are just bad. Y'all watch all those shitty horror movies?
I told you the reason why I watch horror movies.
And they're actually bad.
Yeah, most of them are bad, but when you find a good one, it's like you struck gold. At least to me.
A good horror movie?
Yeah. You just have to weed out all the bad ones. Just go through that.
Have you seen Sharknado?
Seen what?
Sharknado?
No, I don't even know what that is.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen a lot of clips of it.
Isn't it about like a tornado like full of sharks or some shit? Yeah.
This is really B
Is this a
movie.
sci-fi
It came
movie?
on. Yeah, it came on Sci-Fi, and the internet just was all over it.
Mm-hmm.
It was all over Twitter. But it looks really bad. It looks like another movie that's so bad that it's good. It's got fucking Tara Reid in it though. I think no, not Tara Reid.
Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
is.
Tara Reid. Yeah. And she's like supposed to be a legit actress, but she's picking up a check on that one. I really actually kind of want to watch Sharknado. Like I pretty much seen most of the major clips. And I think at the end, if I'm not mistaken, a guy gets like swallowed by a shark, but he cuts himself out from the stomach of the shark with a chainsaw. And then like while bloodied, he like makes out with his girlfriend or something. It's like, what? It's like the ending kiss, but he's like covered in shark guts and blood. It's fucking awesome. I haven't seen Birdemic. I know what you're talking about though. Snakes on a train. Did they make another one? I didn't know they made snakes on a train. What the fuck? I've seen most of Snakes on a Plane. I didn't know they made Snakes on a Train though. That's fucking awesome. Is that Todd Camp? Is that Todd? Oh man. Rachel has to go to bed. Bye. Everybody loves the Alien films. This is the first two. First two really good. And then they get weird. I haven't seen all of them. There are like a few of them. I've only seen the first two, and the first two are both good. I'm not really that into horror movies, but when they're good, they're good. I want to watch Sharknado. I need to start a like Daily Grace has, or I don't know if she still does it, but she used to do this thing where she would stream and watch movies with her fans on Netflix, and maybe I should do something like that where I just watch a movie and just react to it, and then if somehow I could like share the movie and watch it with you guys, that'd be funny. Probably couldn't just show the movie on my channel because that's like copyright, but maybe I could do it on a different website or something. What I'd do if Samuel L. Jackson started yelling at me like he does in the movies. I don't know, I'd probably be honored. I feel like Samuel L. Jackson should start like a service where he just like yells at you. Like you give him like $10 and he yells at you for 5 minutes. He'd probably make a killing. Everybody would be into that. I just watched a funny video with Samuel L. Jackson. You should go watch it. It's on Funny or Die. It's called Everything is Samuel L. Jackson's Fault. It's funny. You go watch it. I'm trying to think of like other like really bad movies that are good because they're bad. Another movie that's good. Well, see, I don't know if it's good because it's bad, but it's a movie that's both bad and good. Is the Rocky Horror Picture Show? I fucking love the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I will admit that it's a kind of a bad movie, but it's also good somehow. I think that's an example. But I'm like obsessed with that. Like, the first time I saw that, I watched it like 10 times over like the weekend. I just couldn't get enough of it. And it's like not even good. And it's a musical, but most of the songs aren't good. It's just one of those things where it's just like really, it's like really cute. I don't know. I have not seen Prometheus. Casey has seen it, and he'll probably love to talk about it when he comes back. But I think he really likes that movie. He sort of got mad because a lot of people were hating on Prometheus, saying it wasn't that good, and he liked it, so he was sort of mad that everybody else didn't like it. But I did not see it. It wasn't really something that I was interested in seeing personally. I don't know. I feel like as I get older, the less movies look interesting to me. So there's only like certain things that I actually want to see. Pretty much anything Marvel related, I'll see. That's about it. And then just random stuff. Like I'll watch any Quentin Tarantino movie. That's just my thing. I'm just into it. And you know, anything with Matt Damon in it, I'll probably watch it because I love Matt Damon. Have I ever done any sports? I played basketball in middle school, and I played soccer when I was like 6. That was about it. I haven't played sports on a team for a long time. Have you ever played any sports, Carter?
I played softball for 12 years.
For 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Like, I think like age 5 or 6 till 17.
Were you good?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Why'd you stop?
literally all
I dropped out.
this week was calling.
So you played until you dropped out?
I could.
Mm-hmm. I was on a traveling
I
team.
could.
One state a few times.
Calling shifts were like barely legal.
Shit, man, you could have went pro.
Yeah.
We had a
Yeah, I had a scout
we had
for a while,
we
and
had
then I
an
dropped out.
employee at Urban Outfitters that
sucks.
like did like a case study in college or something on calling shifts because she was getting some kind of business degree.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, they're like barely legal. It's like
Unless
according
you
to
pretty
like
much know.
according to like OSHA regulations.
Do you like
or
Rocky?
something
We've talked about
their
that
business
before, haven't
rule,
we?
What?
something
Rocky
like-
Horror?
Yeah, I love that.
We're just like trying to think of more movies that are bad and good at the same time. And
That movie's good.
I mentioned Rocky Horror. It's not good.
Rocky Horror Picture is fucking awesome.
Oh, that's a great movie.
That's
It's-
just a good movie.
No.
It's not good.
You're crazy. Kevin has bad taste.
I love it, but it's
Did we
not
already
good.
talk
It's
about
good for what
Prometheus?
it's meant to be.
They mentioned Prometheus,
I mean, they
and
literally
I
went
told
on,
them
like,
that
stage 2.
you would probably love to talk about it.
We have talked.
I was outside, but y'all were talking about Prometheus. I don't agree that Prometheus was a letdown. I really, really liked it.
This is exactly what I told them. I was like,
Well, I'm a
Casey's-
fucking Alien fanboy.
yeah.
Like, I will get on the fucking Alien wiki and just read random articles. I don't know. I liked Prometheus a lot. And I have a feeling that what they're going to do, if they make another movie, I have a feeling they're going to sandwich it in between the timeline of Prometheus and the first Alien movie. I don't know if they really should make any more movies, to be honest. It's kind of how I feel about the Die Hard series. It's very near and dear to my heart, and I love all of them. Although obviously some are better than others. But I kind of feel like the franchise has been
They're gonna keep
milked
making
enough.
they're gonna keep making Die Hard movies even after Bruce Willis is dead.
But I really liked Prometheus.
They're
a
probably
lot.
gonna make a Die Hard movie that's like
Dude, the last
Bruce
Die Hard
Willis.
The
movie.
way they ended
No,
it
the
seemed
way
like
they
the
ended the
son-
last Die Hard movie, yeah, it seemed like they were gonna make his son start
they're-
being like the main
Right,
protagonist
yeah,
and stuff. I was
yeah.
like, please don't do that.
That's what they're gonna do, just like
end it.
Indiana Jones.
Well, they
I
didn't do
still
that with
haven't seen
Indiana
like
Jones.
the latest one.
The
Well,
latest
I don't
one was
think I
fucking
can.
hype.
I can't.
Indy?
Indiana Jones, yeah, it was good.
Never watched it.
Yeah, I just can't.
People were, I don't know. I could go on for days about this shit, but I mean, no, it's not as good. It's not as good as the originals. No,
I've never seen
Prometheus is not as good as Alien or Aliens, but it
Good
is
thing
a
about
solid.
Hogwarts
It's a
is
solid
that you
addition
watch
to
older
the
movies.
to the series.
Good.
I think.
Huh?
Good thing
solid
about having older
installment.
sisters, you have to watch older movies.
A lot
that
of people.
movie
A lot of
is,
people disagree, but
it's like unequivocally a prequel to Alien because I feel like
yes, we've
Peop-
had this conversation before.
people were saying or
They were making up shit. They
People
were
were, like,
fucking finding
ambiguous
reasons
about
to
it.
complain about it because it was fucking different and there weren't any xenomorphs or whatever.
Did you know that snakes on a train was a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Have you ever done any sports? I used to play soccer. That was about it. Pretty much my whole life up through high school.
Apparently Carter was a
Softball.
pro
Right.
softball player.
Making a second what movie? What was it? Oh, were they talking about
Prometheus, I think.
Prometheus? Oh. That's what I was saying. I feel like they're gonna make a movie in between Prometheus and Alien. As far as the timeline goes.
Have you guys took any school pictures with laser backgrounds?
No.
I have done that.
I don't think so. I don't think I have.
Did you ever take school pictures with like a stuffed animal?
No.
I didn't have to do
I don't think
that.
so.
That's weird.
We
I had
had
a tie one time. It was real tight and like I couldn't breathe, so
His
my head
head's
looked
too
real
big.
like fat and red.
No, you're good. You're
It was when I was like really young.
in Pinson. We had.
I'm gonna
I
zoom
think
in.
we had one where we had Simba, like
good.
Now nobody can see.
stuffed animal.
There you go.
Oh,
I need to get a better camera. Or I can scoot back or something.
Nah, you good. Now you're just like running up. I said you good.
There you go. Kinda. Just
I want to talk about let's talk about wrestling.
nobody's into wrestling.
We got 10 viewers, man. At least they're you think bell bottoms or Jerry curls will ever make a comeback?
I think bell bottoms with girls have made a comeback
Bell bottoms, I don't know about like
with like certain girls,
Not
all.
not the
girls.
big bell bottoms.
Bell
in, like,
bell
the 90s
bottoms,
when I was a
yeah,
little kid.
bell bottoms were in
Oh, no, they're
in the
still-
90s.
The flare stuff is
yeah.
Is that
has
still a
come
thing?
back
It's more
within
like
recent
the
months.
it's more like the boot cut.
Really?
I think for
It's flare cut.
for
People
like,
wear that?
country people.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
not just that.
It's
It's
bled
like,
into
it's even,
like it's bled into like high fashion now.
Well,
Yeah.
no, like
Back
I've seen
into
it
it.
in like this girl works at somewhere like private gallery. I don't know where the hell that is. It's like somewhere.
Todd
like
Campbell.
280. But
Yeah, he's the one that
apparently
mentioned
fell
snakes on
off
a
the
train.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was outside. I missed all
I
this.
was like, hell no.
I wrote words.
Who like
Hey, Todd.
dictates fashion? Is it just like some random
Japan.
celebrity just one day?
It's Japan.
Is it Japan?
Seriously though,
I thought Japan.
as far as cosmetic fashion goes, like makeup, cosmetics, Japan is and always has been on the forefront.
Didn't know
How
that.
do you know
like-
this?
Because I majored in fucking apparel merchandising in college until I dropped out. It's cities like Paris and New York and LA. It's what, like, literally fashion comes around from
I'm saying, like,
a
who
few people
starts it though. It's just like one little
people on
group
the
of
street.
people?
Yeah, they wear something weird or different and it turns into a thing. It's exactly how it starts.
I feel like celebrities often have a lot to do with it.
They do, yeah.
But
But they pick it up.
yeah,
I
Like-
think celebrities.
Yeah,
pick it
they-
up. I
yeah,
think
they-
somebody else,
It's the
Yeah,
I forget-
yeah.
there's a term for it.
and then celebrities make it.
they make
Fashion.
it more widespread. Yeah.
There's a term for it. I can't remember what the word is, but it's literally people that like wear something because they're like, oh, this is gonna look weird or different, and it's just a person like me or you,
It's just like
and then they go outside,
and then Angelina Jolie
and then
sees
somebody-
that. It's like, I'm
some
gonna do that and
and
pretend
it
I'm
comes
gonna
from big cities usually,
yeah,
which makes sense because there's just more people there.
yeah.
And then yeah, exactly. A celebrity or a model or somebody sees it and picks it up, and then it really catches on. Then it surges, and then there's always the latecomers that pick it up as it's dying, and then it just cycles around again.
Which is
Yeah.
us. Like, it goes down like
Yeah.
Alabama last.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
like
that's
the plaid shorts.
well,
that guys
like
still
just
wear.
people in towns like this, they're always like sort of behind.
No, I fucking studied this shit in college.
True, I think like two.
I think I saw on Facebook
Peter
it was
Movie.
we have like one of the lowest pollution rates in the world down here in the southeast. I think that's pretty awesome.
I mean, it was just less people and less industry.
Todd said-
have more trees and shit.
Which sucks.
In a way.
Todd said
It's good.
Kevin has bad movie taste. Quote Casey Click, whose favorite actor is Nick
Nick
Cage.
Cage, yeah. We still gotta do that Nick Cage review channel.
Yeah, we do.
Oh lord.
Is Todd going to the plaza tonight?
I don't know. Ask him.
Todd, are you going to the plaza tonight? What time is it? 10:45. Not as late as I thought. Fucking jelly shoes. I can't believe those were ever a thing.
I think they're
I
still.
had, like,
I think
6
they're
pair of
coming
those.
back.
That is a
They're
jelly
still
shoe.
around.
I
Yeah, they're
think
still
They're
around.
like this weird plastic and they're translucent.
Yeah, they were like these little.
Never wore them.
When
Yeah,
I was in
you
middle
were
school,
around.
they were
I
like,
probably wasn't. That was probably like 80s, more like.
No,
early-
it was like early
90s.
90s.
that was
Okay.
that
I
happened
was
when
more
I was
like-
in middle school.
I was
So like
I'm so young.
99, something like that.
Fanny packs were pretty hype.
I feel like it was like
99, I was
95.
like
I
8.
six,
I should have remembered
6 or
that.
7 when I had
Yeah.
like a bunch of jelly shoes.
Maybe it's before that. Then.
The thing with fanny packs is that
We used to wear fanny packs every time we went to Walt Disney World, and I had no problem with
Yeah,
fanny
see?
packs.
Yeah.
As long as you're on vacation.
Fanny packs are awesome.
Man, because like
yeah,
we had
fanny
the
packs.
water bottle
Fanny
pack,
packs
too,
though
to put
they
on the
used to
side.
be a fashion.
They're used.
Now
they're
it's just
useful.
function.
Yeah.
It's more, yeah. That, I mean, it was more
It's
function
like
then.
mad pockets.
That was like early 90s.
It's the same as like a purse or like a
Yeah.
backpack. You just wear it on your fucking head.
I mean, the you know, when we went.
Flip phones were not so dope. I'm gonna disagree with you there.
What was?
Flip phones?
They were for a minute.
Yeah, they
Man,
were.
I used to want a razor so fucking bad.
Nah, not me.
I never wanted one.
I was
but
happy with
remember
my
everybody
fucking
wanted
I
LG
wanted a
free
one. I
razor
didn't have a
so
cell
bad.
phone though at the time. I didn't really need one.
I definitely. I had the. I mean, I think all the phones I've had.
No, as far as phones
up
go,
till
as far as cell phones go, used to be a fashion. As far as cell phones go, the only thing I remember was the what the fuck was that phone called?
Next time.
the sidekick.
Sidekick. It was
I
the
wonder
sidekick.
where
I remember
those
the
are
next
too.
though, like the
The-
beep.
Oh yeah,
The church.
That shit was for rednecks and black people.
I
Yeah,
had
because
one.
my dad and all his friends had one.
Well,
You talking
Pinson,
about-
Alabama, right here.
Well, Springville, Alabama, Podunk town.
My dad got like all of us.
No, I never thought that the Nextel chirp shit was cool.
It was really annoying after a while.
It was very annoying. Hey, this is not a walkie-talkie,
Like
bro.
everybody in the world was coming into stores and just like on their fucking next.
Right, it was like a hood thing and a
walkie-talkie
redneck
shit.
thing.
definitely was a hood thing.
Yeah. Me and Kevin have talked about this
And
before.
like black people still use their phones like that.
Yeah, as if they were. Yeah.
have
I can't tell you, like,
It's like
I don't
I
know.
will say Bluetooth too, because a lot
Yeah,
of black
Bluetooth.
people come in using
Yeah.
Bluetooth and they're like, I'm like ringing them up and they're like
That-
talking
it
on
is
their
so
Bluetooth.
awkward.
And
So
working-
that- things that are talking-
working at the
Yeah,
mall.
I'm like commenting on whatever they're saying.
Well, yeah, and working at the
Or you
mall.
don't talk at all, and they're like, I'm talking to you.
Working-
Yeah,
work-
sorry, you have like a thing in your ear.
Yeah, working at the mall in Hoover, there's a lot of black people that come in and shop, and there's a lot of Hispanic people that come in and shop. A lot more than white people.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've been like asked, like somebody says something, like a middle-aged black woman comes in the store, and she's like she says something by me, and I'm like, excuse me, and she's got the Bluetooth on or
Yeah,
whatever.
no, it's always an older, like middle-aged
I'm like, oh,
black man
they're on the phone.
that's on the Bluetooth at my store.
Or there's like younger black kids that walk around. This, I don't mean for any of this to sound racist,
Yeah.
but there's like younger black kids that'll. I always see it in the parking deck because they'll be on their phone while they're walking in or something.
It's always.
But they got their phone on speakerphone, yeah. And I'm like, how can you hear them even?
Yeah, I can't stand being on speakerphone. I can't even stand when somebody's got me on the speakerphone.
Yeah. If I was the person on the other end, I'd be like, take me off a speakerphone.
I do that all
I
the
can't
time.
hear
I'm
you.
like, I can't, like, I'm hearing everything around you, but not you.
I just hate.
And a lot. And one of our like assistant managers does this, and I do this every time. Whenever she's on break, she calls somebody, I don't know who, but she has an iPhone, so she uses the headphones, but she only puts the one earbud in there. The one earbud with the microphone, and she's talking, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're on the phone. I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's a young black girl.
Yeah, and I love answering their questions when they're asking somebody else.
Oh yeah.
We were just getting borderline racist over here. No, not really. I was just saying, working at the mall, there's a lot of black people that come in to shop and a lot of Hispanic people that come in to shop. And I can't tell you how many times that I've like mistaken either like a young black person or like a middle-aged or older black person
For talking
with a
to
Bluetooth or
Yeah.
with the one iPhone earbud in their
Do white
ear.
people not do that?
Not really.
No, I've never seen white people come in my store
I
and do
don't.
that.
That I can. Bluetooth, I've seen, yes.
Well, Bluetooth, yeah, but I
Well,
But
see,
the one iPhone earbud.
black people or poor people like
poor people.
cheap technology. That's cool but cheap, and I think that probably falls in that category.
Yeah. A lot of times I see it's like black guys like maybe your age come in to
It's
shop.
always middle-aged black guys for me.
Yeah. And they always have, and they've always got the one earbud in their ear and the other one dangling down.
Yeah.
But it's got the one earbud with the microphone on it, so they can still like talk on the phone or whatever. Which, by the way, if you go anywhere that you have to interact with an employee of that location, get off your fucking phone.
Yeah.
Get off your phone, dog.
You don't have to hang it up.
Just say hold on.
Yeah.
Don't continue the conversation
I don't
Yeah.
care.
when you're at the desk or at the
I don't
counter.
understand why some people think that that's like fucking acceptable.
And be patient.
People just don't give
Don't
a
start
shit,
banging
man.
on the counter if somebody's not there within like 5 seconds of you.
I actually wanted
walking
to
up
make
there.
a video. I wanted to make a whole video about interacting.
Some people, I guess, haven't fucking worked a job before.
interacting
Not
with.
a retail job.
I mean,
It's
it's
just,
the
it's
same
not
at,
even
like,
retail. It's
McDonald's
like any.
Or
It's
something,
like
you know,
a fast
basically
food
any
retail
job
job.
where you have to serve another person.
Yeah.
People just treat.
if you have to interact
person-
with an employee of that establishment, get off your fucking phone.
Yeah.
Telling you guys,
Yeah. Do that.
pro tip, because that employee that works there is gonna think you're a shithead.
Yep.
Guarantee it.
And he's gonna bag your shit wrong,
Yeah.
Do
Wow.
something.
It's gonna spit in your food.
You're
You're gonna get worse
Spit in your
service.
food. Be
Yeah,
really
you are.
rude to you.
You're gonna get bad service.
If
you
you
really
ever
are.
come back, you're gonna get
Yeah.
worse service.
And
that's just how it
managers
is.
won't do shit for you.
Yep.
Managers are for their employees, not for you.
Yeah. That's the thing too. People are always like, "Let me speak to your manager." It's like they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
They're not gonna say
Not.
anything
'Cause
different.
you're the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're in the
exactly.
wrong.
They're not gonna say anything to you that I wouldn't have already told you.
This is not a thing to lose one customer.
Mm-mm.
Because there are more people out there that are going to be agreeing with the employee than
Yeah.
the rude ass.
That whole
customer.
the customer is always right thing, bullshit, complete bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It's literally the opposite is true.
Yeah.
You're usually
Because
not
there
right.
are corporate company policies in place
Yeah.
like the only people
that
ever
have
say
been
that
in place
It's
are
like
people
for
that never
years.
had to work jobs.
Way before you ever walked in the store and demanded a fucking refund with no receipt
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I know we just got back.
It's like, I can't give you cash back
Yeah.
because for all I know, you stole this item.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, that's why there are policies
Yeah,
like that in place.
Exactly.
Yeah, the quote, the customer is always right is not a thing.
It's not a thing at all. It's
And I
not,
mean, people
it's
that
not
people that
remotely
work
true.
fucking jobs know this, you know.
Yeah.
But there
But
are still
that's-
people out there
that's why, like,
that will buy something at like something universal at a store where it's cheap, and then they'll buy something at Walmart that they also sell at Best Buy, but at Walmart it's a little bit cheaper. They'll buy it over there, and they'll try to go over to Best Buy and say, "Oh, I don't have my receipt. Can I get my money back for this?" So they make a few bucks, but you know, stores have policies in place for that reason,
right.
so people don't take advantage of those kind of things. Customer is not always right.
Customer's usually not right. Because you don't work here. How is it likely that you're right? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And like when I worked, I've been working retail a long time, and I've seen situations where people have had gifts given to them by like ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends or something, and they've tried to return them without a receipt just to get the money. It's like, you gotta have a receipt. You can get a store credit and you can spend that money in this store
Yeah.
so that we don't lose any money, but I can't just give you cash without a receipt or something.
Yeah.
Or it's like, how do we know you didn't like steal that item from like your sister and then come over here and try to return it to get some quick cash or something? Or how do we know that thing's not like 8 years old? I feel like the comments haven't updated.
Yeah, we still live. There's not that many people here, but I mean, we're still.
What did that other?
We ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
Hey, how? Is there supposed to be more about to that?
hold on. The other page wasn't updating. There we go.
Should you go to the plaza? Yes.
Todd.
We're going.
You should if you want to hang out with us.
This dude's all about some fashion. Manic Panic and Wallet Chain. What is Manic Panic?
I don't know what Manic Panic is.
I remember Wallet Chain.
Wallet chains were never cool to me. I don't know.
Well, it was like certain groups that would use them. I had a friend. You remember like those big? What are those big giant pants? That
Yeah,
people
fuck
used
the
to-
customer.
Yeah, fuck the customer. What were those big?
Jinko?
Yeah, Jinko.
Yeah.
The Jinko jeans.
Jinko jeans with a wallet chain.
I had some friends that would wear Jinkos and
I
wallet
had them
chains.
too, yeah.
But we were like the outcasts, and that's just the shit that we did. It wasn't cool,
Let me refresh this.
but that's what we did. I never had a wallet chain. I kind of wanted one because I used to lose my wallet all the time, and it was actually practical.
No taxi drivers get the pass, though. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
Worst retail story you've got?
Worst
You
retail
probably
story
got a
you've
story.
got. I got two. Well, and this, well, all right. It was when I was working at Urban Outfitters here in Birmingham. I'll say two. One is, I'll combine two stories into one. Two separate occasions when I was there, at least like there, I don't know, it may have happened more since then or before, was in the fitting rooms we found used condoms. I mean, not condoms, tampons.
That's worse.
That's worse, yeah. Used tampons. One time was just sitting on the seat in there for you to sit on. And then, but the best part was the other used fucking bloody tampon was shoved up in the light fixture.
What?
Like they had to hide it. And I remember asking my female friends, like, is it ever an absolute emergency that you have to remove a tampon? And they were like, not that I can think of. Like, they were like, I mean, not that could maybe wait an hour before you could change it out or something.
So they were just trolling you.
And the thing is, at Urban, we had a bathroom. It just wasn't like a public restroom. You had to ask, and we had to unlock it.
Right.
Because they were very big on loss prevention and theft.
Yeah.
So we had to,
Some
you couldn't
places
take your merchandise into it.
Right.
And we had to open it for you so you could get in. So yeah, that's one story. And then another time, my manager was cleaning out that bathroom. And in the trash can was a pair of women's panties with a moderate amount of shit in them. Those are my two worst retail stories.
I don't know.
You
have more retail experience than me.
I've been in retail pretty much my entire life, as long as I've had a job.
I don't see how you do that.
Other than a little bit of food service.
I hate retail.
It's been mostly retail.
I've had I feel like the stories I have are just stuff that probably everyone's dealt with. Like teenagers try to steal shit. Because we were always told we could never outright accuse someone of stealing. But at least what I was told to do was if you see someone that you think stole something, you could be like, what do you think about these earrings over here?
Right, you can make them uncomfortable enough to where maybe they ditch it.
And I've had to do that before, and I've actually had that happen where someone
you
threw
can't,
something on the floor. It's like, I just saw you do that, bro.
Yeah, you can't accuse or touch or anything,
right?
Or without risking a lawsuit, like defamation of character, or if God forbid you lay your hand on them or something,
right? Then
they go nuts. Because you never know
I've had some
you never know who's in your store, and their
before.
Rich daddy could hire the best lawyer in the country.
those are the kids that steal shit, are the fucking rich kids.
Yeah. No, the kids with
brat.
their rich dads or whatever. I know, that's what's funny. The people that steal shit, you would think it was
need it, yeah.
You'd think
or
it was
at least in
okay, well, I'll say
in
this.
Malls
society,
and stuff.
Yeah, society and television would have you think it's the hood ass looking black dude that's walking in here. When in reality, it's the 16-year-old white girl, upper middle class white girl that just got her driver's license. In actuality, that's who it is.
Is he coming in? Can you close it? Oh.
Yeah, he's coming.
Or even the 60-year-old white woman that's by herself. Seriously, it's nuts.
I'm from working retail, both retail and food service. I'm always very surprised at how immature grown people can get over that shit. It's you are a grown person and you're acting a fool right now. I'm not even just 20s. I'm talking about people that are 60 years old. Acting super ridiculous.
Now, other than the used tampons and the shitty panties, my worst interaction with a customer was still when I worked at Urban Outfitters. I was there for off and on for 5 years, 4.5, 5 years. Anyway, I remember it was a slow day. It was a Tuesday or something. And we were very close to closing. And a couple came in. And this was a middle-aged couple. They might have been anywhere from 40 to 50 years old. Somewhere in there. A man and a woman. And they came in, and the lady brought me some sort of merchandise. I think it was some sort of shirt or top or something, and asked if she could return it. And so I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Do you have your receipt? She had a receipt with her, and it had been, the store policy there was like, it's got to be within 30 days or whatever for a return. And it was within the time limit, and she had a receipt. But the store policy there, and at most stores I've worked, was in order to get the money back, like the money actually back to you, if it was cash, we could just give you cash, as long as the receipt was valid and whatever. But if it was used, like if they used a credit card or a debit card for the original purchase, they had to have that card with them so we could put it back on it. What it was it was her daughter's, I believe it was like her daughter's debit card. And I asked her, well, do you have this card that ends in these 4 digits or whatever? And she said, well, no, that's I guess it was like her daughter's debit card, or she didn't have it with her or something. And I was like, well, I can give you a store credit. The only way I can give you the money back is if you have that card. And she was like, well, she was like, well, it was a debit purchase, so you can just give me cash, right? I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I can't. And this is where it started going downhill. Her husband was standing there like fucking, I don't know if he'd been out with his bitch of a wife all day or something, but he wasn't having it, and I could tell by like the look on his face, and he was like sighing. And the lady was fine. I was talking to her, and I was like, well, I can't give you cash back with a debit card purchase. And she said, well, like TJ Maxx does that.
No, they don't.
And of course, yeah, in my brain, I'm thinking, I doubt that they do that. But also, this isn't fucking TJ Maxx. And I was like, well, this is our policy. And the husband was then like, where's this policy posted? And I was already like, okay, this guy. Like, I literally just, it's on the back of the fucking receipt. Yeah. So I turned the receipt over, and I just handed it back to him. And he's like, this is bullshit. And he's like reading it, and it says, and he fucking points it out, where it's like original, like the way that the purchase was made originally. The original tender. That's the exact words. Like, you have to have the original tender to get the money back. Otherwise, it's a store credit. And I said something along the lines of like, I can't just give you cash back on the debit card, like while he was reading this store policy. And I was like, I can't just give you cash back. I'll get in trouble by my boss. I was like, I'll get fired or something. I was like trying to make a joke of it. He was like, yeah, well, we wouldn't want to have that happen. This might be the only job you ever get. And at that moment, I literally like the wife like asked me where the sales section was. The wife asked me where the sales section was, like at the same time as he was saying that, and I said it's over there, and I walked off. And I remember going to one of my managers and being like, look, I can't be on the sales floor right now. I was like, I told her what happened. It was the worst. Like and it sucks that one fucking random guy can like ruin your day. He ruined my week.
That's what happened.
Because I was like, you don't know me.
That's why I don't see how you fucking do retail. Like, retail's the shit.
That was by far
job ever.
Far and away the worst experience I've ever had with a customer, and I was so livid that I had to like. I went to the back. My manager was like, "Just sit back here to like, just take a minute, and then when you get back out, go." Because in Urban Outfitters at our store, it has like 2 levels. Like the upper level has the like sale stuff usually. Yeah. She was like, just since they're downstairs, you just go upstairs and help so and so straighten up there, because we were trying to close the store. Of course, this fucking couple stayed in like 20 minutes after we had already closed. It was the worst, and I was like, I was so offended. And like, what the fuck do you know?
It's like, who, like, I'm a fucking person. Dude.
And I told my manager, I was like, you might need to ring them up in case he tries to, I don't know. I don't care how bad of a fucking day that guy was having. That is fucking rude.
Yep.
I agree.
To tell me that working a register in a retail store is the only job I'm ever going to get. What if it is the only job I'm ever going to get? It's none of your fucking business.
But that's completely unprecedented. There's no reason for him to say that.
No, it doesn't matter.
Except to be an asshole.
Except you're just being a
You
dick.
didn't do anything to him.
And guess what? No, I remember now. It was a Saturday because those motherfuckers had on Alabama shirts. War Eagle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Okay. I'm 17. I'm already getting gray facial hair. Could it be caused by stress?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's a real.
thing.
I don't think that.
But I have had gray hair since I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, my brother has had it since he
So,
was like 20.
Some people are just genetically
Yeah,
predisposed to having gray hair.
I think
I
it's
still,
more
I don't know if you can
genetic.
see it, but I have some gray hairs up in here a little bit, and I've always had them. I've always been told that it's a sign of wisdom, so take it that way.
And I think it's you get gray hairs in your facial hair quicker than you do within.
See, I don't
your
think
head
I have
hair.
any in my facial hair, but I definitely have some in my hair.
My brother has it.
But some people just get it, you know. That's just what happens. It's all good. It's fine.
It's hot.
Don't worry about it. I think it looks cool.
It
I want
does.
my entire. I want like a big head of white hair. I think that'd be awesome.
I do too. I want to be a cotton head when I get older. I mean, I literally want to be a cotton head.
Hell yeah. Advice for people who have no idea what they're gonna be when they grow up.
I still don't know.
My advice is nobody knows that.
Yeah, nobody.
These days, no. It's not uncommon. I assume that this person is young, and trust me, that's not a thing that most people know for well into their 20s. So don't worry about it. Just keep doing stuff. Basically, keep doing stuff in your life and keep trying stuff. And eventually, one thing that you try will stick out above the other things. And you'll be like, okay, that's something that I could try. And it may not even be the thing, but you can try it. And then if not, you can try something else. It's fine. You got a lot of life to live. That's what a lot of people don't realize is you live for a long-ass time.
Life is long.
You
It's
could
not
be
short.
like,
Don't let 'em fool you.
I mean,
You got a
in
lot.
general, I mean, you could like die a very tragic
Are you gonna
early
say?
death. But I'm just saying, even if you're 35 and that's when you realize what you want to do, that's fine. You still have a lot of life left. It's fine. Just take it one day at a time. It's all good. Everybody left me again. It's all good. Just keep doing stuff. You had some girl flash me in when you was working in the urban fitting room. What? Did you go in there, Todd? This guy wants to know if you fucked her in the ass. That's pretty specific. I hope not. I hope you didn't fuck her in the ass in the urban dressing room. I assume that that's not what happened. But that would be a story for sure. You had to tackle a guy because he tried to assault one of the cashiers. Well, see, yeah, that's... I mean, definitely... I don't think I've had anyone try to assault anyone. Because obviously you can't put your hands on people, but I feel like if they attack someone, that's a legitimate reason to restrain them, you know? You can't just let them... Especially if it's a dude attacking a female. That's a situation in which... I think that's probably justified. Fortunately, I've never had that happen before. I've been sort of lucky when it comes to jobs, because I used to be a delivery driver for Wing Zone. I don't know if you have Wing Zone where you are, but I used to be a delivery driver where I delivered chicken wings to people, and like 3 of my coworkers got robbed at gunpoint during that job. because I was in Tuscaloosa, which is like basically Tuscaloosa. There's like campus. There's a college camp. That's where the University of Alabama is, and then like everything else is the hood. Basically, there's like certain suburban areas, but mostly it's the hood. So, like, it was sort of very likely that if you worked a delivery job there, someone was gonna get robbed. And like 3 people I worked with got robbed, but I never got robbed, and I worked there for like 3 years. But it sucks. It's like, why are you gonna rob somebody for some goddamn chicken wings? And like, no, they're not gonna have no money on them. The most you're gonna make is if you rob somebody at the end of their shift and they just happen to have all their cash in their pocket, which is not likely, you might get like $30 and some free chicken wings. Is it really worth it? I don't know, man. People are crazy. Do I remember you? You were on my live stream the other night, and I told you I was about to tell my best friend that I was in love with her. Yeah, I do remember. I remember your name. 96. I remember when I first saw it. 96 JB. Well, you did. How'd that go? I remember saying that. I remember being sort of pessimistic about it because I've done that before, and I know people who've done that before. So, excuse me if I was pessimistic. But it depends on how that person, what their relationship with you is. In general, if you tell someone that you're not, that has shown no affection towards you, that you're in love with them, it's usually just a way to just get disappointed. But, you know, sometimes, like I said before, sometimes you just have to get it off your chest, and sometimes it's worth it just to get off your chest. But I made a video about that sort of thing. It's called How to Be Just Friends. You can go check that out. It's on my channel. It's called go to my channel and search How to Be Just Friends. Well, it should feel good to take someone down who's assaulting people. That's a good thing. If you can fucking stop someone from assaulting someone, you should be proud of yourself. What time is it? 11:14. It's only been 2 hours. I feel like it's been longer, but it's only been 2 hours. What did you say? She told me she has strong feelings for me these 3 years, but she's been with the guy for 4 months. I told her I knew it was going to take her a while to think about it, and I told her I hope it wasn't too late. Well, you have fun with that. You said you're 17, and I just want to let you know that most relationships that happen at 17 don't amount to anything. But like I said, I don't want to be pessimistic. There's plenty of relationships that go on from that, but you know, I'm sure nothing I say means anything to you right now, because love is the strongest emotion, defies all logic, whatever. But just try not to make a fool out of yourself if you can. That's fine. You know, I always say, I've made many videos about it, I've mentioned it all the time, but I always say, like, don't date people. And I say it's sort of tongue in cheek, but I'm also kind of serious, especially for younger people, because it's just too complicated. It makes your life way too complicated. You could be getting so many other things done. But I understand, especially when you're young. It's like it's like emotions are stronger when you're a teenager. So I understand that it's hard to ignore. But anyway, I hope that everything works out for you. Well, I mean, everything will work out one way or another, but I hope it works out in a way that doesn't ruin your life or anything like that. Don't date people. Especially when you're 17.
No.
That's just me, though. He's not going to listen to me, but that's my advice.
You can date to have fun, but you shouldn't have the
this
your mind like, oh, I have to
dude
find
said that he's in
my
love.
wife or something. So, like, no.
He said that he's in love with his best friend, and he told her recently, and she said, wait, what did she say? She said, she told me she had strong feelings for me for 3 years, but she's been with the guy for 4 months now. Which sounds like bullshit to me. But I don't know. I won't claim to know the situation. Don't mind me. I'm just an old jaded dude. He's been through a lot of dumb shit. How do you get someone to want to talk to me and want to just have stuff to do with me? I don't know, that's kind of a broad question. To want to talk to you. Well, I don't know.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Yeah, like, what have you tried already? But the thing about it, I think the thing, a lot of people, is this like a person romantically? Is this what you're talking about? But something that we have to realize as humans is that other people that we're romantically interested in are also humans, and they also have their own desires and their own preferences. And sometimes they're just not gonna be into you, and that's fine. It's okay. But that just happens sometimes. They're just not into you. I think there's a way to make yourself more attractive to people, but occasionally it's gonna happen where people are just not into you, and that's perfectly fine. They have the right to do that. But if that's not the case, how do you get someone to want to talk to you? Well, I don't know. Have you tried talking to the person yourself? But there's more. You have to be sort of an interesting person. Are you an interesting person? Are you nice? Are you fun? Are you honest, respectful? Those are usually the things that makes people want to hang out with other people or want to talk to other people. And if so, then sometimes people are looking for something other than what you can give them. And that happens. That's fine. It's good. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I promise.
How many people you have?
13. I think that's like the max for tonight. Well, we got to 15. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm so sporadic with it, so no one knows when the live streams are gonna be. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Whatever. It's fun.
manic panic hair dye. Why do I feel like that's in a movie?
Oh yeah, they said that. Where's that? This guy over here is crazy. Oh yeah, he was like, I bet that girl knows what manic panic hair dye is.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
The internet knows what it is. This is just a brand of hair dye.
Oh yeah.
Guess it's not the brand that you use.
No, I go to Sally's and just pick up hair dye. It might be manic panic. I have no clue.
What do you know about manic panic hair dye? Just like, how do you get someone to like you? Do you mean like as in want to make out with you, or like as in want to be your friend? Because like, I actually made a video about this called How to Be Attractive. But basically, if you just want someone to be your friend, all you have to do is be nice. It's really easy.
Comment removed, author withheld.
Be nice.
What does that mean?
All you have to be nice to people. I swear to God, if you just be nice to people, people will like you. That's all you have to do. If you're talking about how to get people to like want to like make out with you and like cuddle with you and stuff, it's a little bit different. And that's just going to depend. It's going to depend first. It's going to depend on preference. Some people just not going to prefer you. But other than that, it's just like, you know, be confident, be nice, most people like intelligent people. Well, I don't know if most people do, but a lot of people do. That's something to think about. Take care of yourself. Like, care about your appearance a little bit. Just a little bit. Not that much, just a little bit. You know? Don't smell like shit.
Brush your teeth and use deodorant.
Yeah.
And you get
Take a shower
that
every
helps.
now and then.
Take a shower, I'd say at least once every couple
You know,
days.
just be
at least.
cool. I think confidence is the main thing, though. Confidence is probably the most attractive quality in a person.
Yeah.
On both sides of the coin, both male and female.
Can I have that?
I did make a video about
It
that,
has
though. It's
that.
called How to Be Attractive. Go watch it. It's called How to Be Attractive. Got a lot of views.
That's good advice too.
But that's basically, and I'm still not really sure if you mean just romantically or just in a friend way. Because really, I feel like the only, like, if you just mean just being friends with someone or being someone liking you as a person, I feel like all you have to do is be nice.
Yeah. Don't ever worry about if somebody doesn't like you either.
Yeah. You're going to encounter people. They might catch you on the wrong day. Like, they might catch you when you're, like, drunk and acting stupid.
Yeah.
And then from then on, they'll dislike you and think you're fucking stupid. Or, like, they might catch you when you're in a bad mood and you got a bad look on your face. And so from then on, they just won't like you. And that's just going to happen. It's fine. Don't ever go out seeking to please others, you know? Just be nice to people and people will like you. One thing that I had to learn is sometimes the people that you want to like you won't like you. And that's just how it is. But if you're like nice and courteous and just cool, I feel more people will like you than not. At least in my experience. But you can't please everyone. That's just not going to happen. The person he's asking about is his ex. Well, that changes everything.
Whoops. Then just disregard everything.
I actually made a video about that too. It's called How to Be Friends with Your Ex. I've covered all this shit.
My ex is my best friend.
That's rare, though.
That is rare.
That is very rare.
I'm friends with most of my exes.
Yeah. It's rare in certain occasions, I think, depending on
We'll see.
Who
When
you
you,
dating, how your
if
relationship
you
went.
are talking about your ex and you still have feelings for your ex,
Then it ain't.
then
Then it ain't trying to be friends.
yeah, you're talking about something different.
Yeah.
And you might be talking about something that's sort of dangerous and you might need to chill out on.
Tell you all about that.
If indeed you just still have feelings for your ex, I'm assuming that your ex doesn't want to be with you, so you're just gonna have to get that through your head.
Probably stay away from that person.
Well, it just depends on how reasonable a person you feel like you can be. If you feel like you can't deal with it without, going crazy or doing dumb shit, then yeah, definitely get away from that person. But if you feel like you can control yourself and be a reasonable person, then yeah, you can hang out with the person, but you just have to understand that this person doesn't want you no more. And you just have to deal with it. It's fine. They're allowed to not want you. It goes back to what I'm saying. This is another person. They have their own desires. They're allowed to not want you, and you have to respect that. You have to respect that,
I'm taking this chair. It's time for no chair guy to take back his fucking throne.
Now, if it's a situation where you don't want to get back with the person, but you want to be friends with them, it just goes back to, being cordial and nice, and still they may not be able to deal, like they may be on the side where they can't deal with it. And you just have to respect that sometimes.
I think whoever broke up with who should give
No,
the
no.
other person time enough to, come back to the point where they're like, okay, I can deal with this person again. This comment.
If you want to get others to talk to you, appear interesting and then fuck her in the ass. I'm not sure how good of advice that is.
Yeah, no.
But I'm sure that it probably works in some situations.
It works in situations, but it's never going to lead to anything or get you anywhere in life.
One of the key realizations I've had in the past year is that other people in a relationship. Wait, hold on, I was reading.
Sorry, go ahead.
One of the key realizations that I've had in the past year is that the other people in a relationship, friends or otherwise, matter just as much as you do. Try viewing things from their perspective.
Pro tip.
Exactly. 100%.
Pro tip.
And if you don't think that, you're doing it wrong. People are like, you have to realize that these are other human beings' lives and other human beings that you're dealing with.
It's blowing up. Comments are blowing up. All right, hold on. We just got a massive wall of comments here. Young Nika needs to calm down. Young Nika is out of control. Might be the case here. Hold on, we'll come back to this. Young Nika says, okay, seriously, if you want others to like you, appear interesting. Take into consideration others' feelings. That's a good tip. That's a good tip.
You should always consider other people's feelings.
Okay. Want her to be my friend first before I want anything else. I really...
I have feelings enough to want to be in a relationship with her.
This is... young Nika's got better advice this time around. Yeah. Be yourself. Be nice. Yeah, definitely. Take into consideration what other people... What they're... Put yourself in their shoes for a minute.
How do you be just generally more confident?
That is something that I think...
I made a video about that too. It's called Dealing with Low Self-Confidence. I told you I made a video about everything.
Yeah, you just need to go back and watch all of Kevin's videos because...
Low self-confidence. It's called Dealing with Low Self-Confidence. It's actually a pretty recent video. The thing about that is different things work for different people.
You say you'd be worse off not being friends with her. That is something
Probably not.
That is something that you think
probably feel right now.
Early, yeah, but I've burned a lot of bridges in the past, and it sucks. But sometimes it is literally the only thing you can do. I'm not saying I'm not in your situation, so I don't know how.
Don't know the details.
It's always different. There's never.
Maybe just do it this way.
I think he's like.
Everybody's different, so I don't know. It's. You might think that now, but you might feel differently. 2-3 weeks from now, a month from now.
It could definitely take years, but
sometimes it takes years.
For what?
To just get past something.
It can definitely take years.
Yeah. Sure.
If it's fresh, which it seems like it, I guess it is. I don't know. I haven't.
I'm sure it is. If he's.
It seems
This
fresh.
shit's weird right now, man.
Yeah. If it's fresh, it's really hard to judge. Because when it's fresh,
make sure you're being honest with yourself.
That's when shit's weird. Is when it's fresh.
Yeah.
But
we just started talking again after 5 or so months.
Oh, that sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm fucking jaded though.
Well, that's because that's what happens.
Yeah, it's true.
Everyone should be jaded when it comes to relationships because relationships are usually bullshit.
That last comment. Life is full of pain. If you can't learn to take a hit, then it will be hard for you to feel the pleasure.
That's absolutely true.
That's pretty good. Yeah. It's not that life sucks or anything. I mean, life's fun. It's fucking fun as shit.
Life is good.
As long as you're doing the right things.
It's as good
but
as
it is
bad.
It is
But it's as bad as it is good.
It is full of pain.
Basically.
Here's the main thing is life
It's easy
is
to
what
make
you
it
make
fun, and
of
it's
it.
easy to make it hard.
If you want to sit around and mope about all the
Right.
bad stuff,
Yeah.
it's gonna suck.
My
you gotta
is
for me, I came to a realization, I don't know, a few years ago where I was like, I literally was like, life sucks. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Life is fucking, it sucks. But guess what? I'm gonna flip that shit around. I'm gonna make the best of it, and I'm having the time of my life.
basically my view is life is at least as bad as it is good. There's a lot of shitty things that happen. There's a lot of good things that happen, and basically you choose what you want to focus on.
Yep. It's all about focus. It's all about what you focus on.
If you choose, I feel like if you choose to focus on the positive things, life is more fun and just smoother. That's just my view, though.
Try your hardest to be happy.
That's what I think.
About everything. Find the good in everything.
Exactly. It's a choice, though. It's not just going to happen. You know? It's not a thing where you just wake up and then, oh shit, I'm fucking happy. Awesome. So that you just have to sort of choose to focus on happy things. In all honesty, I stumbled across your videos when I was high, and I literally watched every single one of them. You literally have a video about everything, though. Well, I have made quite a few videos. Did you really watch all of them? All 150 or however many there are? If so, that's pretty impressive.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go get a beer and pee.
Okay. I got this one and one more. What time is it? 11:30. Let's see here. Yeah, life is it's cliche, but it's what you make of it. Yeah, your attitude affects your view on life. That is absolutely true. That was when I was a lot younger. I'm 25 years old now. I think maybe maybe when I was around 20, around that age, maybe a little bit younger, I was just like fucking... Like, I just thought life was the fucking worst. But I changed my attitude. And I thought, you know what? I'm living in Birmingham, Alabama. I got a fucking roof over my head. I got a family that loves me. I got some good friends. Shit could be way fucking worse than it is. Yeah. Your attitude affects your view on life. That is the best way to sum it up.
You know what I realized? The houses in Hogwarts match up to the Ninja Turtles. Leonardo's a Gryffindor. Donatello's a Ravenclaw. Raphael's a Slytherin. Michelangelo's...
Shut up. I'm trying to read this guy's comments.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Young Nika.
Your attitude
he summed it up.
affects your view on life.
That's it.
Bathing in your self-ignorance is the best way to gain confidence and insecurity. That's what I learned from Kanye West. I'm glad you're learning something from Kanye West. I'm glad that you've got a good attitude because he's been in Livestream before. I think he said he's a sophomore in high school. And when I was a sophomore in high school...
when I was a sophomore in high school... I was miserable.
I was an idiot.
I was miserable. That's what I was just telling him. I was like, I'm 25 years old now. It didn't take me till I was maybe 20 until I realized...
See,
it's all about mindset.
I was fucking depressed until I was like 23.
Yeah, no.
I'm just trying to pursue what I think is gonna make me happy right now. Today, there are endless possibilities. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
That's true.
The thing about it is,
well, you
or
can't.
at least this is my view. Not everybody agrees with me. When you are looking for things to make you happy, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
You have to choose to be happy, regardless of what happens.
You have to look at what you've got, and just be happy with that, and then strive for a little bit more. And then when you get that little bit more,
you can have goals.
Like, hey, cool.
You can have aspirations, but you have to choose to be happy.
And you have to realize that realistically, you may not make some of those goals or aspirations.
Right.
You may not get those. I mean,
because we could all complain about something. Everybody has something. Even Bill Gates has something to complain about. But you have to choose what you want to focus on. I'm sure there are many, I know for a fact that there are many super, rich people that have anything they could ever want for the rest of their life that are very unhappy just because they choose to focus on the negative aspects of life, which, sometimes you can't help but do that. But personally, I made a conscious decision to do, it was literally, I sat down and thought about it.
Tony been fairly recently, I guess, Tony Scott, acclaimed filmmaker, brother of Ridley Scott. Tony Scott has made some of the best movies that I've ever seen. He killed himself. And he had money. He had the fame and enough to basically get any job that he wanted or whatever. But now I don't know why, but he committed suicide.
There's a lot of things that go into that. Sometimes people have depression and things, which I don't want to make light of, but I'm just saying, basically my main point is that it's a choice. It's not a state of being. It's not just something you wait to happen. It's not like, if I get this, I'll be happy. I think that's the wrong way to think.
Right. You
just choose to be happy. You choose to focus. And I'm not saying that it sounds like I'm making it seem like it's easy. It's not easy.
Oh, it's not easy. It's hard.
It takes practice.
It took me years.
Yeah, it took me years too
to figure that out.
But it's just a thing. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely a choice. In my experience, it's been a choice. Because I can complain about a lot of stuff. Trust me.
And like you said, there are literal medical problems that prevent certain people from doing that. That is a thing.
And
if that's a thing, I don't know if that's a thing with you or whatever, but if you feel like that's a thing,
please seek help.
You can seek professional help, and that is the thing I would recommend. Because I've developed anxiety, I guess, like my late teens into my early 20s, I'd never had a problem with being anxious or nervous around people, but I went to my doctor and I got prescribed some medication, and everything's been great. So there are things that...
Yeah, it definitely is. And
there are medical and scientific things that can prevent you from being happy. But in that case, like if you try everything and there's nothing else you can do, then yeah, go and try to see some sort of doctor or whatever. But
yeah, in general,
I think most of the time it's all about attitude and point of view, like how you look at things, stuff like that.
Indeed. I've been back to being content like I used to before the relationship, even when we chill and talk and stuff. It's just like it doesn't hurt.
We already read that.
Did we just read that? Oh. If it doesn't hurt, it should be fine.
Yeah, there are endless possibilities. How far is Mobile, Alabama from where you are?
Like 4 hours.
Is it like
from
4
here?
hours?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours from here. It's like right down.
I know
there Florida.
if you go all the way down to Gulf Shores or Orange Beach, it's about 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's pretty damn far, basically.
Mobile's a little bit of a ways,
but I've been over there before. I feel like Mobile, like they have like they've got their own little thing going on over there. Like they've got their own little culture over there. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait. I don't need her to be happy. I know that. I hope for the best, prepare for the worst, you know.
That's what you do. You hope for the best, but you prepare yourself for the worst.
Yeah.
And that's good. Yeah.
I can deal with that.
Well, you know, if whatever it doesn't work out or whatever, you just shrug it off.
You just gotta
and you move on.
You just gotta, you know.
And it's not easy, but
yeah,
you know.
That's one thing I want to get across is I'm not trying to say that it's easy, but I am saying that it's doable.
It is absolutely possible.
And you know, if you're like going through something, and you know you do your best to deal with it, it'll seem like unbearable, but then like 5 years later you'll look back and it's like that, like I remember when I felt like I was never going to get out of that, but I'm okay now. You just gotta, you know, sometimes you just gotta give it time. This dude just keeps quoting Lil B. Is Lil B that deep? Depression is a very serious mental illness. You can't control it if it's serious enough. Yeah, see, and that's something that people ask me about depression all the time, and I always say I don't feel like I'm qualified to really talk about it, because that goes beyond, I feel like my videos and the things that I say are based upon like rational thinking and, you know, sort of just like thinking in a logical way about your life and how things are going. But when there's like a literal chemical imbalance in your brain, you know, there's nothing I can say that can fix that, you know? So in those situations, I always say, please seek a professional. Go to a therapist, go to a doctor, do something. Because I don't think I can deal with that. Oh, did Elliot Hulse do a video on depression? I would like to see that. Do you know who Elliot Hulse is?
I don't think so.
I think I posted a video of him on Facebook. He does fitness videos on Facebook, but then he has... on YouTube, but he has another channel where he just answers general questions, and he's like really smart. And he's like, it's funny because he's like this big, buff ass, strong ass, smart ass dude. So he's like got the total package. But he's really good. I like him. Okay, on a lighter note, if you could have any one car, what would it be? You also never have to pay for gas. Well, you don't have to add that. I would probably just pick the car anyway. But since high school, I've always been a super huge fan of Corvettes. That's just my thing. I know it's not the most exotic car or the most awesome car, but I've just always been a fan of Corvettes. I love Corvettes. I think they're fucking beautiful.
Oh, any kind of car? Probably some sort of.
What the fuck? This dude is all about fucking people in the ass.
I think like what was it? Was it a Triumph T6? British people, where you at? Help me out with the Triumph cars.
Dude, British people are fucking asleep right now. It's like 7 in the
Oh
morning.
yeah, it is. Hold on.
Triumph?
Yeah. Oh, here. Hold on. TR5. Yeah.
That?
Triumph TR5. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Oh, it's because what you searched. Yeah. Triumph TR5.
That right there?
No, that red one over there, man. Shit.
That's pretty baller.
Look at that fucking shit, dude. That's a defunct British car company. I think they went out of business in like
That's
the
like
80s.
one of those cars that like Jay Leno or
There's
Seinfeld.
There's one. I think it was a TR6 though. I don't remember. TR6 may not be a thing. It may be TR5. I don't know. But it was a Triumph car. It was brown. It looked like that, so it was very similar. But it was brown, convertible top. And I remember seeing it.
I could see you riding.
I remember seeing it in maybe like, I don't know, like 2002 or 2003. Driving around our side of town, like in Indian Springs Village, and I was like, I want that fucking car.
This particular
They used to make
doesn't know how to
motorcycles
park.
too. Huh?
It's a bad park job. That's all
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Give me a Triumph from like the 70s. I'll be happy.
Was that not what that
See
was?
if TR6 is a thing.
I think so. When I first typed it in.
Okay.
You wanna look at the picture?
It was a TR6. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah,
that was it.
They look a little different.
And it was brown. It was brown, yeah, because it had the big ass headlights. Yeah, Triumph TR6.
That's pretty sweet.
That would be my dream car.
I've never even heard of this.
You never heard of Triumph?
No.
I remember seeing that car
That's
on the road,
badass.
and I went home and like
Dude.
fucking looked it up. I was like,
That's
what is
badass.
Triumph? What is this company that I've never heard of? Never
That's
seen
what
that car
I'm talking about.
since. It was driving around like close to my neighborhood down on Valleydale Road. Never seen it since.
There you go.
Second picture. That was it right there. That was it. It was that like it was like a poo poo brown Triumph TR6.
I like that. That's really good. Hold on, look.
I remember seeing
Have you
that.
seen
I was
the
like,
old
I want
Corvettes
that
though,
car.
like the 1950 Corvettes? Those are the shit. Yeah.
Whew.
Look at that shit. I love
The
that shit.
the old Thunderbirds were pretty fucking hype
Oh,
too.
hell
Yeah.
I want one of those.
It must have been a guy that. It must have been like one dude that lived.
That's fucking
Yeah.
Hold on, I can. That's one thing I can. Hold on, I'm gonna show the Triumph. I can show them. Wait.
TR6.
I have to
Well,
show
no,
them.
get the brown one. Get the brown one. TR6 in brown. Second pic. Yeah, right there. It's so good looking. I remember I saw that car on Valleydale Road.
I can show.
And this was, it was years and years and years ago. It was probably 10 years ago. And I remember seeing a Triumph. It must have been somebody that lived around there that collected cars or something. Because I've never seen them since. I saw that car like once, maybe twice. And then there was like...
Here's the car. The
think
Triumph TR6 brown.
I think they made motorcycles or something too.
And
But
then
I don't know. Somebody's got to know. Maybe nobody does know what we're talking about.
and then I'm gonna show you the old Corvette that I like.
That Triumph TR6.
Yeah, let me see if it shows up.
Yeah, it's a defunct British car company. Kind of like how like AMC. Like you remember AMC cars? American Motor Company.
Oh yeah.
The AMC Gremlin. My dad had a fucking Gremlin, dude.
Yeah,
my dad had a Gremlin.
That Triumph was pretty tight. I like that.
Right? It's so cool.
And then
Triumph TR6. I can't believe I remembered that.
Where's the fucking... Okay. Alright. Remove. And then I'm going to show you the Corvette that I like. The old Corvette.
What is that,
but I actually like the new...
7?
I like the new ones a whole lot better. Yeah, 1957.
There it is, right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's just bad. Imagine me just riding down with that in that shit. I would be so ballin'.
That's gonna happen one day. I'm gonna have a fucking Triumph, and you're gonna have a Corvette.
We're gonna just fucking.
We're just gonna like ride together next to each other.
Hell
on the
yeah.
interstate.
We need to make that happen. Seriously, look at that shit. You can't tell me that is not a pimp ass motherfucking vehicle. I like the new Corvettes though. I'm gonna show you the new ones. I'm just a Corvette guy. I love Corvettes. They're so fucking tight, dude. They're so fucking tight. Look at this shit. Hold on, I'm about to show you this. Let me show you one more. Just one more. It's cool. Here it is. Look at that shit. You can't tell me that is not a sexy ass car. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Shit. I actually have a friend that has a Corvette and I'm so jealous of him. That's a sexy car. You have to give me that, right? Look at that shit. You gotta give me that. Give me that. Alright, I missed a lot of questions because I was searching cars and shit. My bad. Okay, what we got on here?
Did they like the TR6?
Nobody commented on any of it, but someone said that the 1998 Toyota Corolla. Let me see what that looks like.
You know what I like? 1998 Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold. 1998? Are you trolling?
That was a good looking car.
I would probably rock that shit.
I'd drive that.
I'm into it. That shit probably... There's people who probably bought that shit new and it's still running. Mm-hmm. Those Corollas run forever, dog.
By the way, my fucking Mazda just hit over 100,000 miles. It's crazy. I've never had a car go that long. It's like a
Sorry I asked so many questions. I'm asking you because I'm surrounded by morons who have no idea how to give rational advice. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think I've done a good job of picking friends because I have friends that are their expertise are in different areas, so I can ask certain people about different things.
Did you see that? I'm going to buy a PS2 soon.
I'm going to buy a PS2 soon, and I've never owned a Sony console. What are the classics? What? PS2? Dude, I could sit here for 3 hours.
Did you know that they're releasing FIFA 14 for PlayStation 2?
Are they really?
Yeah, that is a thing. That is real. They are still releasing PlayStation 2 games. I do, but it doesn't work anymore.
Did you have it when it was new?
I got it like it had been out for like maybe 8 months.
PS2 classics.
Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 3.
There you go. Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
For sure.
God of War.
God of War 2? Is that on PS2?
I don't remember. Time Splitters 2.
Fucking Jak and Daxter.
Jak and Daxter.
The whole series.
Ratchet and Clank.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts. You'll hate on that.
Well, the original's alright. Other people like it. I don't know. Couldn't get into it after the others. I could go on forever.
Twisted Metal. Well, that was on PS1, I think.
PS2. Resident Evil.
Twisted Metal Black was on PS2.
Resident Evil 3? 4? What was on PS2?
Resident Evil 4 I know was on PS2. I don't know if Resident Evil 3
3 was PS1.
So Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
But it's better on Wii, so... No, actually, I think it's better on PS2, actually.
Yeah. I like the joysticks better than the motion control.
Dude.
What else on PS2?
PS2 is my favorite system of all time. That's why I'm so hyped right now.
The Warriors.
The Warriors.
Oh, you got it all right here.
That's a good... I don't really have any of the classics, though.
Jak and Daxter. Right here. Jak and Daxter.
Yep.
There it is. This fucking
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I'm trying to get not a glare on it. Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you like Star Wars.
Awesome. Oh, he said he wants the TR6.
Yeah, TR6.
The Warriors. It's actually really good.
This was look at that look at this logo right here.
Warriors.
Whoop, there it is. That's Rockstar. That's your Grand Theft Auto 5 shit.
And there you go.
There.
Any Rockstar game. Bully.
Yeah, Bully.
GTA 3, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, all those games are awesome.
Let's see. X-Men Legends. X-Men Legends is pretty good.
Get X-Men Legends 2 if you're going to get.
X-Men Legends is pretty good.
I have the original, but get...
This game, though, right here. This is what sold the PS2 for me. This
game is actually really good.
Champions of Norath.
It sounds like we're trolling, but we're not. It's actually good.
And if you haven't seen The Warriors, the movie, watch the movie first.
The Warriors, yeah. This is actually like a prequel to the movie the game is.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But The Warriors is basically like a 3D beat 'em up.
Oh, well then you got this shit, of course.
Oh, of course. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
Please, if you're going to get a PS2, play fucking Metal Gear Solid.
Is this Kingdom Hearts 1? Or is that 2?
That's 2.
Well, you got Kingdom Hearts 2 there.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is good. It's more fun than 1. The story is
I never played 2 because I couldn't get into 1, but that's me. I don't know. You might like it.
It's good. Gran Turismo is good too.
Gran Turismo, yeah. Tekken, I don't know.
If you like 3D fighting games, Tekken is probably the best on PS2.
Yeah, this guy knows. The Silent Hills, Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry, yeah.
Yeah, God of War 1 and 2, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. Yeah.
He knows.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you showed my collection of PS2.
I know.
Made me seem real cool to the internet.
By the way, guys, the Warriors, the best one out of those is mine.
The Warriors and Star Wars Battlefront are his.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 is mine.
And I think you gave me did you give me Time Splitters?
No, it's at my house. I let you borrow Sphinx though, didn't I?
Oh yeah, Sphinx is. No one talks about the game, but it's actually really good.
Is that around here somewhere?
It's probably in the drawer too.
Oh, there's a couple in. Oh no, those are 360 games. Is that my copy or did you get your own copy?
No, that's yours. You let me borrow it. You let me borrow like 6 or 7 PS2 games. Wait, let me go show him where the games are. Well, actually, he probably went to smoke. But yeah, definitely. I can't believe I forgot Metal Gear Solid. Definitely get Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. I am a Metal Gear Solid fanboy. If you want to know anything about Metal Gear Solid, you ask me, cause that's my jam.
If you wanna know anything about Metal Gear Solid, ask Kevin. If you want to know anything about Silent Hill, you can ask me.
You can ask him. By the way, Silent Hill, the original, I'm playing on my stream, on my Twitch stream. So you should subscribe to my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/theonejanitor, and I'll play that. It's like hard to play because it's fucking scary as shit.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's
Gate's fun.
Champions of Norath is fucking awesome.
This dude talking about PS2. What you talking about? You crazy.
That's my shit.
We could go on for days talking about PS2. Did you have a PS2?
Yeah.
Do you have one? What's your favorite PS2 games?
That's what they're kind of talking about.
I played all the Kingdom Hearts games. Does that count?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any.
I think
Someone
you
said they
actually
just
have
got a
it,
PS2.
Like this X-Men game. I love that fucking game.
X-Men Legends?
I think that's what it was.
Like the RPG type game?
Yeah, that you can like pick your team and shit.
Yeah. X-Men Legends.
That's one of my favorite games. I didn't
They're
have a PS2 for long. Or I didn't play it for long.
I'm gonna look up like a list of the best PS2 games and see if I forgot any.
Best PS2
Like,
game.
Silent
Did
Hill.
you have a PS2 game, Justin?
I did not, but my brother did. Silent Hill, though, I remember.
Silent Hill.
Always. Silent Hill.
Max
I remember
Payne was good.
being so creeped out by Silent
Oh wait,
Hill.
click on Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Like, will it give you a
8.
cover?
You can find it cover though.
I don't know. There's
Did
this
you
one
have
game,
And for some reason,
On
I always
PS2
remember
I
Need
had-
for Speed.
and I never beat because it was like
Need for Speed, those games were good.
Yeah,
Oh.
those games were good.
that actually might be it. I've been trying to figure it out.
This
What
one
the
here?
game is.
Is that what it looks like?
Look at the gameplay. I don't think that's it.
Like this?
No, like that kid. Like
I
it
think
looks
I've
like
seen
it,
that though.
but this guy like had red hair or something, close to red or blonde hair. It's anime, definitely.
What?
Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 12. Definitely Kingdom Hearts 2. Manhunt is actually kind of fun. Onimusha is good.
I have this PS2 game that I
Tony
never
Hawk!
Play.
Fucking play Tony Hawk, okay? Shit.
I say play. Beat.
Although the original Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk 2 were like the best ones and they were on PS1. Sly Cooper, that's a really good game.
Everybody's walking out.
Everyone's leaving. Definitely play Metal Gear Solid or any of the GTA games for sure. I'm glad you like the PSP because I didn't actually like the PSP versions of Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear because I'm just sort of a I don't know I've always been a Metal Gear purist, but the PSP versions which are like I fucking forgot. I'm drunk right now. I can't remember. But they're not as good as the other ones. Peace Walker. What's the other one's called? Peace Walker and Portable Ops is the other one. Yeah, they're the two PSP games. They're not as good as the other PS, but they're good if you want to know the story, which is what Metal Gear Solid is all about, you know. Like I said, PS2 is my favorite console of all time. PS2. I've always been a Sony fanboy, and it wasn't until, you know, when the 360 came out, basically the war between the 360 and the PlayStation 3, 360 won that. So I got a 360 instead of a PlayStation 3. And that's where sort of my Sony fanboyism ended. But now I'm sort of back on the train because I want a PS4 now instead of an Xbox One. So I might get back on the Sony train now. Yeah. If you've never played GTA 3, you need to play it. And you need to play all the GTAs. You need to play GTA 3. You need to play GTA Vice City. Vice City is sort of a personal favorite of mine. Not because it's the best, but I think it has the best story and it has the best character. Tommy Vercetti is a badass. And it, you know, unlike most GTAs, it takes place in Florida or like the fictional version of Florida. So I feel like it's a much prettier landscape than the other games. Because the other games takes place usually in like city areas. But this place takes place, there's like palm trees and, you know, people in Hawaiian shirts and shit. Because it takes place in like the 80s. It's fucking hilarious. But it's really good. But then after that, San Andreas is awesome. And even after that, in the, you know, next gen, they have GTA 4. And I want to play GTA 5, but I love GTA. You literally cried and yelled when you couldn't beat Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts. Dude, Sephiroth is super hard. I haven't beat him. I have a save on my memory card right now where I can't beat Sephiroth. Like, you have to basically grind and level up like 10 levels after you beat the game to get strong enough to beat Sephiroth. But like I said, I'm a PS2 fanboy. I can talk about PS2 all day. Oh yeah, Lance. I love that. I don't know, the main character of GTA Vice City, he was just such a badass. And in most of the games, you basically take over the city, but Tommy Vercetti he would just like fucking, he just ran shit. And like 10% into the game, you get this big ass mansion. So you just feel like a badass. You get this big ass mansion with like whatever the equivalent of a Ferrari or a Lamborghini is always in the garage. So you just felt like a badass every time. I actually recently played Saints Row the Third. I recently beat that on PC, and it's a similar thing in that game. Like, you get this awesome penthouse like really early into the game. Yeah, you have to be pretty high level to beat Sephiroth. He's fucking super hard, but he's Sephiroth, so you kind of have to imagine that he'd be hard. But I mean, I beat everything up to Sephiroth, and I was actually proud of myself until I got to Sephiroth, and I was like, this dude's way too. You can't even hurt him. He has like 10 life bars you have to fucking deplete. It's fucking stupid. Maybe one day I'll go back and beat that, but I kind of want to go. I started playing Kingdom Hearts 2. I've actually never beaten Kingdom Hearts 2. But I need to finish it. The thing is, the game it wasn't working well on my PS2. I might need to get another copy of the game. You just gotta fucking farm. There's actually a couple of other optional bosses in Kingdom Hearts that are really hard too. Not as hard as Sephiroth, but like there's a boss I think in Agrabah that's an optional boss that you have to like, after you already beat the level, you have to go back and fight him, and he's really hard. And there's definitely the one in I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, the one in the Peter Pan stage in Wonderland. It's not actually in Wonderland, but it's in the clock tower that you go to. It's fucking hard as shit. You know, I've never beat that one. But I love Kingdom Hearts is definitely in my top 10 of favorite RPGs of all time. I love that shit. And it could just be because I'm a huge fan of Disney. Like Casey, he's actually not a Disney fan, so Kingdom Hearts didn't appeal to him as much as it did to me. Please tell me you're getting Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm definitely going to play it. But the thing is, Disney owns so many properties now. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 could be so badass. Like, you understand, Disney owns Marvel now. So imagine a Marvel-themed level in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, that would be sick as fuck. You know what else Disney owns? Star Wars. Imagine a fucking Star Wars level in Kingdom Hearts 3. That would be so fucking awesome. That would be sick as fuck. That would be so sick. I would like shit my pants. Like if they had a Marvel themed level and a Star Wars themed level, you crazy. There was one of the bosses I beat. I don't know if it was the Agrabah boss, but it was one of the other ones. I definitely didn't beat the Clock Tower boss. I didn't even understand how to fight him. He was just kicking my ass. The game itself is hard. Like fucking Ansem at the end. No spoilers, hopefully, but he was hard as shit. It took me like 4 or 5 times to beat him. Much less all these extra shits. And there was another one that I think it took me a minute to beat. I can't remember though, but I beat one of the optional bosses. But yeah, Sephiroth, I like actually looked it up and they were like, yeah, you're gonna have to farm for a minute. You're gonna have to grind for like 5 more hours before you can take on this boss. Yeah, I beat Ice Titan. Once you get strong enough, and once you figure out Ice Titan's strategy, you can beat him pretty easily. But the difference between, because Ice Titan is one of the main arena bosses, and then Sephiroth is the one after him, if I'm not mistaken. And Sephiroth is so much harder than Ice Titan. It's not even, because you think it's, oh shit, I beat Ice Titan, maybe I can beat Sephiroth. Nope. Ice Titan gets pretty easy once you understand how to fight him. Sephiroth, not so much. Disney does own Star Wars, though. And I'm not even a really huge Star Wars fan, but I would love to see a Star Wars themed stage in Kingdom Hearts. Like, that would be so awesome. You don't even know. That would be sick. Like, if you had, like, fucking Han Solo on your team, that would be so fucking awesome. Talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 and, like, what could be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Disney owns Star Wars now.
Yeah.
So if they had a Star Wars theme level in the next Kingdom Hearts game, that'd be so awesome. And you'd get, like, I don't know, like, it depends. I don't know who you get. You could get, I think it would be awesome to have a Han Solo on your team. Or even if you got, like, Chewbacca or Yoda, that'd be awesome.
You'd probably get something like Yoda because it's closer to kids.
Yeah, I could see Yoda. Disney also owns Marvel. And that could be awesome, too. I don't know. It could be really sick. You beat Ice Titan over 100 times trying to farm the Sephiroth. I don't even know if that's like an effective way to farm. You could probably just go do a level, go to a stage or something. Go like farm Traverse Town or something. You probably get more XP that way. I could be wrong though. I haven't played that shit in a long time. I love Kingdom Hearts though. That's like my jam. I'm excited about the new Battlefront game. Is there a new Battlefront game? Oh yeah, they did. I think I did see that. I am interested because I love the Star Wars Battlefront on PS2, which we were talking about earlier. So I think I did see that they made a new one. So I am into that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but pretty much everything they've made outside of the movies have been awesome.
Have you drank all your beers?
Are we leaving soon?
Third or fourth?
That's not good. What did you say, Kevin?
Are y'all want to leave soon?
I guess whenever we get done drinking our beers.
5 watching. Where'd everybody go?
What time is it? I mean, it's only 12:16. 12:16.
What are the PS2 games?
I really don't want to drink.
Guilty Gear. I love Guilty Gear. Ico Have you guys ever played Ico on PS2?
No.
Game's so good. I think you play as this little kid with the Viking helmet, and you like save this girl. It's so good. It's like really like artistic game. I completely forgot about this game. It's so good.
Ico and Shadow of the Colossus.
Ico.
Oh, Ico. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I never played it, but I remember seeing it.
It's so good. It's like one of the best games ever made. I forgot that was on PS2. It's such a good game. If you haven't played Ico, play Ico, please.
One more last beer.
Killer 7.
Killer 7's fucking hype. This fucking Goichi Suda.
Killer 7's good. NBA Street.
Hey, click on Chain of Memories.
That's
I'm still
crazy.
trying to figure out what the fuck this game is that I
What?
played.
Explain the game.
I can't even remember.
Oh, I'm trying to figure it out.
It's some
No,
kind of
this
like
is a Kingdom
anime
Hearts game.
looking. Oh, okay, then this.
What does it look like? What does it have? It's on PS2?
Yeah, it's definitely PS2.
Oh, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age was a good turn-based RPG on PS2.
It's anime, and it's like the typical like RPG where you have
What
to.
was in it?
I don't know. He was like a redhead. A little anime dude.
The main character was a redhead?
I feel like it's either redhead or like blonde. But looks like redhead, but maybe like the cover. The cover's blue. I remember that.
Shadow of the Colossus is really... I have that somewhere. I don't know if I have it here. It's actually really good. Is The Last Guardian another game made by them? I haven't heard of that.
Last Guardian's good. I don't know if it was made. It's like a. It was on. It came out on PS3 too. Might have been a sequel or something. I don't know.
It's not out yet.
Oh no! I'm thinking of that was it's. Yeah, that shit's been in development.
Yeah, it's
for
made
like
by the
6
same
years.
people who made Ico and
Yeah.
Shadow of the
I'm
Colossus.
thinking of The Last Remnant is what I'm thinking of.
Ico is so good.
Yeah, The Last Guardian has been in like development hell since like
Yeah.
3 like.
It says it's been in development since 2007.
Yeah. I don't think it's ever actually going to come out, to be honest. I'm thinking of The Last Remnant. That's what I'm thinking of.
The Last Remnant?
Yeah. That was on, like, this gen console. Search that. See, yeah.
Square Enix?
Yeah.
Do you play this? You played a JRPG, dog?
I think I played a demo of it or at a friend's house or something.
Casey's always hating on JRPGs.
And I thought it was kind of fun, but...
It received a weak reception by reviewers, though it was better received by Japanese reviews than Western ones. A common complaint was of graphical problems, including low frame rates and texture popping.
Yeah, apparently it had a lot of bugs. But what was it on? It was like PS3 and...
It was on, it was on Xbox 360 and Microsoft Windows. Wait. Yeah, a PS3 version was originally announced but was never released.
Oh.
So it was on 360 and Windows.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might have played the demo or played it at a friend's house or something. I don't know. But I remember playing a little bit of it and thought it was alright. Yeah, The Last Guardian's never going to come out.
Ape Escape, that's good.
I'm going to take a nap.
Dragon Quest 8, is that the game Casey was talking about? Who was someone talking about that?
Dragon Quest sucks. I wouldn't talk about it.
Didn't we just look this up?
Yeah, I think we did.
We just looked that
I
up.
think he's thinking about me, not Casey.
The Last Remnant was really satisfying. It was really similar to Final Fantasy X as far as the battle system goes. It's mostly story-based and battle-based. I never experienced any bugs.
See, somebody knows Last Remnant.
This guy seems to know a lot about video games. Calm Cud.
Yeah.
He's or I don't know if it's a he, but he's made many comments about video games. I have it set up where they can't hear what I play on my computer, so you can play some entrance themes. I miss Gangrel. I want him to come back.
Dude, Stone Cold Steve Austin is due for a reoccurrence.
So we've only got 8 viewers now. Nobody likes the live streams anymore.
Well, we might want to. I don't know. We might want to wrap it up.
I'm gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, we can. It's almost 12:30. Are we about to leave?
I'm on my last beer.
Yeah.
So.
Are you good?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. That's fine.
I don't know if I can sit here much longer.
We're gonna go wrap up the live stream, guys. Thank you guys for watching the live stream.
Yes, thank you very much.
Especially you guys that were here from the beginning.
Yeah, that are still here.
It was really fun, as always. Lots of good questions, as always. Make sure you check out the URL on the screen, theonejanuary.com/donate. It'll show you many ways that you can support me and my YouTube channel. Do that. Anyway, we're going to probably leave soon. Next live stream, I'll probably live stream maybe Wednesday. It'll be just me though. These people won't be here. But I'll do that, and it'll probably be earlier in the day, so keep an eye on that. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. All that shit's in the description. Read it. Add it. Do that. I feel like you have social media, so just add me on it. It's cool.
And if he's ever streaming fucking Silent Hill on Twitch, I'll probably be there.
Yeah.
At least in chat.
I will do that. I probably will do that. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. But I'll do that at some point.
I try to be there. Follow him on Twitch too. It's the same.
Yeah, it's Twitch.
The One Janitor.
Yeah, twitch.tv/one.
If you guys like video games.
Twitch. Wait, hold on.
Twitch.tv.
Switch.tv/one/the
One Janitor.
There it is.
He's been playing Silent Hill.
I'm playing Silent Hill right now, even though it makes my heart hurt. I'm gonna play it because people are into it. So I've been playing that recently. So subscribe to Twitch. If you don't have a Twitch account, it's cool. It's just like any other site. Just go in there, make a username, make a site. They'll email you when I'm on, and if you follow me on social media, I will let you know when I get on. If you're not into the video games, then I'll live stream again. It'll be Wednesday. It's cool. Anyway, thank you guys. You guys are awesome as always. I should have a regular video, probably next week, probably Thursday. That's the day I'm going to try to shoot for. Anyway, be good. I'm leaving.
You're almost Sammy Sosa.
Are we leaving now?
No, my beer.
Is everybody done?
Yeah. I think we're.
Alright. Be good.
That was fun.
Are we leaving now?